you can't even get it. Maxed hardcore Ironman, and we didn't even die to fire twice. Only once were we bested by fire. Charge! Balls! I teleported! What? That's small. Boom! Oh my god! What the fuck? I'm critting. That's it. Done. Let's go! Yes! That's an 80 solo. Done. Woo! Get in, dude! Did I win? Yes! Let's freaking go, dude! That is a level 78 combat Zuck Cape completed. There we freaking go, dude. That's the record. Let's go, dude. Oh, that was so sick. Come on, that was so sick. We're going to the bone zone, baby. We ball. What? Do you think there's an increased drop chance if you kill him with the cores? Oh! This one's for the believers. Here we go. Yes! Oh my god! For the believers! Yes! Let's go! Eldritch crossbow done! For the believers! Rise up! We're green! Let's go, dude. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Yes, let's go! Let's freaking go, dude! Yes! Okay, back to the G! Quick! All right, ready? 3, 2, done! Yes! Boom! It's done! We are tall and bony, baby! Yes! We did it! We did it! We got the Sarah combo! Yes, dude! Necromancy is a brand new combat style, released into RuneScape on August 7th, 2023. You get both of these in one tickle sub. Done. Go. Done. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You can go. Good morning, gamers. Welcome to the first ever Twitch stream in native 2K. That is insane. I'm sorry. Usually I don't get selected for things like this. So I'm kind of excited. Yeah, welcome. It's so weird seeing the 2K option. You guys have to tell me how it looks. If it's laggy or anything like that. But yeah, welcome. Can you see like every pixel on my face? If we go like full screen, is it too high res? Yeah, maybe it looks the same. I don't know. But yeah, kind of insane. The bitrate is literally double. It looks like. So instead of like 7 or 8K, it is literally 18,000 bitrate. So anyway, that's really interesting. The other thing too is I think the YouTube VODs go to 2K as well, which is kind of insane. But yeah, anyway, welcome to the stream. Let me know if anything like doesn't look or play well, because I was told this is in like beta and it could break things. But yeah, let me know. Welcome in. How we doing? Sorry for the late start. I had a lot of work to do today. But weirdness is my monitor is not compatible with 2K, except you're using a 2K monitor. Interesting. But yeah, anyway, welcome in everyone. Welcome to the Adventures of Tall and Manly. So here's what I did off stream. I got my first dragon pickaxe. In addition to that, I also got the full golden mining outfit. So basically, I am one dragon pickaxe from being able to make an Imcando pickaxe. And then I think by tomorrow, I should have the tier 90, which is pretty good. But I think it would probably be better to perhaps, it'd be better perhaps to not do this at this exact moment, but this is what I was doing when I started stream. So I wanted to say hi. I think we need to see some Pippin content in 2K. Whenever he wakes up from his nap, he's sleeping next to me. We could do it. What's the guy? Hi, Mark. What's good? How are you doing? Dotiza, what's good? Pinocchio, what's good? Zinky, what's good? How are you? Welcome in. Also, sorry about my voice if it's ever so slightly bungled, because after a 6-hour stream yesterday, I spent like two and a half hours recording audio for a locked in episode. And then by the time I went to bed, my voice was just absolutely smashed. But yeah, welcome. Make sure you have a hardware acceleration turned on. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, dude, I'm shocked, actually, that Twitch is getting 2K. It's kind of cool. Also, did want to say, what did I want to say? I wanted to say, too, yeah, thanks for the support of yesterday's stream. Thanks for all the support on the Zuck video. It seems to be doing quite well, which is quite cool. And yeah, dude, we're progressing really fast. What was the work you're doing? Yeah, it's creator stuff. Okay. Just a bunch of giants on screen. Oh, like that. Yeah, like this giant, this Chaos Dwarf giant. Yup. And the Blackguard Berserker giant. And the giant streamer. Oh, yeah. I'm jealous of how quickly you got the first pickaxe. I want you to know, I do think I spent a lot of hours here. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I got super lucky. I think I just did a lot of it. I've been grinding. But yeah, either way, let me disassemble these really quick. I'm pretty stoked. Also, yeah, let me know if this stream is lagging or anything too, because I am encoding a 2K stream on a laptop. Is that a terrible idea? I guess we'll see. But yeah, kind of stoked. Do I have GM on my main? No, just master. But yeah, welcome in, everyone. Yeah, does it look noticeably better? I would assume it does. It probably does. Probably should. Hello, thank you for the follow. Pickaxe, that's very kind of you. Can't wait till the Rago GM arc on main. Could happen. Seems to look better to me. Yeah, because the other thing too is the way that my streams looked prior to this. One thing about it was a little bit bad. The one thing that was a little bit bad is I was inputting in 2K. So I was going 2K down to 1080, right? Because my monitor is 2K. So there was a lot of kind of resampling being done. And I'm assuming being able to stream in 2K is just fixing all of that. It looks super clean. Nice. Dude, I'm so excited. I couldn't believe I got selected because it's like a very, very limited rollout. I was pretty stoked. It also means for the VOD watchers, the VODs should also be in 2K, which is kind of cool. But yeah, anyway, we'll see what happens. Do you recommend training necromancy with combat until higher levels? Yes, definitely. Is 2K only supported for subs? No, it's going to depend on your monitor, but it should be like everyone should be able to view the stream in 2K on this stream. But yeah, kind of cool. What item do I have near my weapons? That is a rune pouch, but it got recolored slightly. It got redecorated. Dude, look at how glowy the Mind Essling is. That's crazy. In stunning 2K. How do I train magic fast from 40 to 60? I mean, it's honestly kill stuff. You could go to the Abyss. Maybe that's probably too low for the Abyss. What are the things called? At the Yanil Lodestone. Is it ogres? What are they called? Desert Bandits would work too, actually. Yeah, no, do that instead. Do that instead. Yeah, don't do what I said. Do Desert Bandits. For sure. But yeah, welcome everyone. Tell me my hardware won't let me view 2K. You might need hardware acceleration on. That's what someone in chat said. But yeah, anyway, I'm kind of stoked. It's kind of funny because I don't think YouTube has 2K streaming. I don't think Kick has 2K streaming. It's clearly like Twitch trying to find a thing they can offer that other places can't offer. Yeah, super interested. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check out a VOD later because yeah, I'm a little scared. So I have my stream running in 360p on my encoding computer, which is the only one I can actually see, just because I'm absolutely terrified that my computer is going to crash. Because here's the thing, right? I'm not going to want to go back to streaming 1080. So if my laptop crashes, it means I need to go buy a computer, like a second computer. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Just got around to watching the lowest level Zuck record. It was amazing to watch. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. I had a blast. Super fun video. Is this a hardcore? It is. This is my hardcore. Have you seen that Vortex is so consistent to new meta? I'm assuming that's mage range. Or sorry, range mage. The game is stuttering. Oh no, I'm lagging. Oh, it says encoding overloaded. Oh no. Okay, hold. Consider using a faster encoding preset. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Encoding. So is that my GPU? Let me check. Okay, hold up. This might be winnable. Okay, step 1, close everything that's open. Dude, it looked so good for like 8 minutes. And that. And that. Okay. Okay, so here's the thing, right? My CPU and my memory are all on 50%. So why would I be lagging if they're both only on 50? Yeah. So why would it say encoding overloaded? Oh my god, dude, my computer is so hot to the touch, it feels like it's melting. Okay, hold. OBS, okay. Indicates your system is struggling to encode the video stream. This happens when your CPU or GPU is being overloaded. Lower resolution, lower frame rate, change encoder settings. I think I might be able to fix it with process priority, actually. Yeah, it might be that, because it's not letting it go to 100. Okay, so let's fix that. In advanced OBS settings. Can I do that while I'm live, though? Probably not. We'll see. Excuse me. Okay, it's already above normal, but I'll go even higher. I'm going to high. Let's crank it. Okay, we've cranked the process priority. He's lagging like crazy, but it looks so crisp. Okay, close background processes, update drivers. I did that today. Ooh, it could be a scene problem. Okay, I want you guys to know, I use one OBS seed that literally has like 1 million tabs. Let me just delete a bunch of them. Hold. This might be a shout, team. Wait, this could save the run. Hold up, let me just delete a bunch of stuff. Okay. Desktop music, Discord, chat, overlay, poll. Okay, I don't need 2 microphones right this second. Let's just remove one. Cool. Remove the webcam blocks for the group Ironman. Disable the heart rate monitor. Okay. Get rid of the empty text. Okay. Are we lagging still? I don't think we are. Did I fix it? Your streamer RuneScape looks better than my actual RuneScape. Yeah, we're cooking. Audio seems crackly? Like in a good way or a bad way? That kind of sounds like a bad way. Okay. How are we doing? I think we're okay. And then why don't I lower my preview? No, disable preview. Preview scaling. Okay. It looks so crisp. Yeah, dude, this is sick. I genuinely will buy a new computer, by the way, just so that I can stream in 2K if I need to for a 2 PC setup. Audio sounds good here. Yeah, it should be fine. I just think I'm not speaking into my microphone. Okay. It cleared up immensely. Okay, yeah, keep me posted. Once again, Twitch did tell me that it could have some issues and to be prepared to do some troubleshooting on the fly. I'm expecting that my laptop is gonna like literally catch fire. It's so hot. And then that'll probably be when we end stream tonight, but we'll see what happens. Super RuneScape 2K actually helps make RSA a bit more watchable. It looks sick, dude. It looks so cool. And then, you know what I'm gonna do? Okay, 360p is probably the best I could do, but I'm actually gonna pause my replay of the stream too, just so that it eats even fewer resources. Yeah, my CPU's on 20%. It no longer says encoding overloaded. I think we're good. I think we saved the run. I just had to delete a bunch of stuff. Whew. Yeah, so the other thing too about the 2K for Twitch is what they've done is for places where it's not available, 1080p should also look better because they're using a new processor to downscale it that is better than OBS's native, and it should be better than what my computer was doing too. So even if you're watching in 1080, it should look better. It looks great. Cool, dude. I'm so excited. But yeah, keep me posted if there are lag spikes or skips or anything. Let me know, and I'll do more troubleshooting. But yeah, if push comes to shove, like right now I'm running a 2 PC setup with a desktop and a laptop, and the laptop is doing my encoding. It would not be... I wouldn't find it unbelievable if I need to upgrade the laptop to something better. What res do I play at? I play at 2K. It's perfect. It's a dream come true. All right, let's go do a herb run. Let me get a little fell stock run in. And then we'll start actually killing stuff or going to Croesus or whatever else we're doing. But yeah, anyway, cool, right? Yeah, no, if my laptop literally melts doing this, that's a worthy trade-off. That's fine. Wait, Chad, should I put RuneScape in Ultra while we're here? I think I should. Oh, I'm already on Ultra. Big. Okay. Yeah, dude. This might be the future, chat. Welcome to the future. Growth thing with the 6 months. I appreciate it. Zerp thing to 7 months. I appreciate it. What GPU does your laptop have? It is a 3700. Yeah. Ultra plus when? Bro, the plus in Ultra Plus is plus extra lag. I ain't even gonna lie. I can hear the colors? Perfect. Dude, I love that right as I was talking about how I might have not have the computational power for this, it immediately had a meltdown. I feel like I'm in the game. Let's go. Arch Glacier Cannon, the stream crashes. Yeah, that's really cool. How come on the laptop? So my laptop is always running the stream. It runs all my streams. And then I play the game on my desktop. So that, so generally when you're streaming, this is like a streamer thing. If you can, streaming from OBS while you're playing a game that takes a lot of graphics, you end up either lagging in game or your stream ends up lagging. That's usually how it works. So what a lot of people do is they have a 2-computer setup. And I have the same as that, but it's kind of bootlegged. So that is why a laptop is one of the 2 computers. Why it's so dark? Oh, I'll show you why in a second. You'll see. Need to see the new flower in 2K? I got you. I got you. Don't even worry. Yeah, I've got a plan for this. There we go. Did I ever not downscaling anymore? Should be faster than I get now encoding a 2K stream. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. We'll figure it out. What's Skybox? I've got Nightstone on for one specific reason, which you will see it as again. I've got Nightstone on because the new flower looks really cool in Nightstone, and I wanted to see what it looked like in stunning 2K. Okay, my Skybox got turned off. That's not very helpful, is it? Nightstone. Okay. Okay, dude, how we feeling? I dropped some herbs. It's okay. We'll get over it. But yeah, pretty nice, I think. Yeah, not bad. It's beautiful. It's stunning. Okay, I can get rid of my Skybox now. That's literally all I wanted to do. Is the star blooms look really sick. Also, I think I have like 600 star blooms at this point. We're doing pretty well. New flowers cooked? Like cooked as in like well cooked, like they did a good job on it, or cooked like bad? What are your thoughts on the reduced alcohol's impact on irons? The reduced alcohols I don't think matters at all for irons. I think the reduced common drops matters for irons, but alcohols, no. I think most iron players can agree the GP is flowing. Our team has outdone themselves with that flower. Yeah, it's really pretty. I'm a fan. My job this week, I'm trying to convince RuneScape's social media team to post just like the heart eyes emoji and just a screenshot of the new flower as just a standalone. That is what I want them to do. What I've been doing, get the seeds. So yesterday I did some, yesterday I did some moss golems on stream, and then off stream I've been AFKing, pickpocketing master farmers. Hi, Pup. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? I thought cooked by default meant good. No, so here's the thing. The way that it works, as far as I understand, is if you say someone's cooking, that means they're doing great. But if something's cooked, it means it's bad. So like I posted a short this week called I Might Be Cooked. And it was like a self-deprecating joke. Okay, so Pup, you were asking me about 2K streaming. So chat, by the way, let me know if anything lags or anything, because we've already had one encoding overloaded issue today, but this is the first ever stream in 2K quality at a bitrate of 17,594. So that is what we're currently doing. We're trying it out, doing a little stress testing. So far, people have said that it looks really good. Why does your Elden Ring look different? My what? Your stream was good? Nice. Did you get all your profane scabbard's done or no? 2K budget through the roof. Yeah, so it's a new Twitch feature that's in beta, and I signed up for it feeling like there was no way I got accepted, and then they actually accepted me. So here we are. RS looks similar, camera looks a lot clearer, fair enough. Yeah, I do think, I'm looking at my temps, I think I might need to get an encoding PC to be able to run it, because my temps are slowly slowly climbing. Ryan doesn't know Elden Ring. That is true, I don't. I do 92 prayer. I'm currently 87. I would do cleansing crystals in Prifdinus. That's like, in my opinion, that's the best. Also, anyone want to guess how many Starbloom flowers I have? I'm guessing I've got like 600, which is pretty good. My device doesn't support 2K, watching 1080p. So hopefully 1080 looks better too. That is one of the interesting things for Twitch, is they have their own downscaler that, I mean, they might be just hyping themselves up, but what they have said about it is it's really good. I have 468 Starblooms. Why don't I grab some raw meats and we try to get 120 farming? Because I'm 400k off. And I help for Fletching at 90. Just do haircuts probably. If you're an iron, that's like the best thing to do. Laptop cooling pad might work too. I don't know. I've had like kind of not poor luck with those in general, but I feel like that's probably not the permanent solution. Like it might just be a don't do this on a laptop situation. But yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay. So let me do POF. We might be getting 120 farming. As for what we're doing today, though, I mean this very genuinely. If anyone wants to Croesus, at some point in the day today, I think we should go to Croesus. I think. Are Starblooms any good for anything? So the weird thing is nobody knows. When 110 crafting comes out next week, we're going to know, because that's the training method, is with Starblooms. So I'm kind of investing my time into farming a flower that gives no XP in the hope that it's going to be useful in the future. Dude, it's basically like buying an NFT. Sorry. I mean, kind of. You know what? I stand by what I said. Love to see the RS guy in Croesus FC. I wouldn't love to see myself in there. I thought you wanted to delete Chris from the game. Yeah, but see, I'm an Ironman, so I am an absolute slave to the meta. There is no option to do anything else, you know? Wait, Pup, I don't even see what message you blocked. When will we see your setup? Like, what do you mean? Like my account setup? Or my gaming setup? Because those are different things. Okay. So I need to combine these up. I'm Canada might help you. Wait. Okay. Wiki. Cando pick. So first thing I want to do today is, before we do anything, I want to make my Imcando pickaxe. Gilded Dragon pickaxe combined with 4 Imcando fragments. Okay, nice. 1,000,000 coins and a red berry pie. Okay. I could do that. Let me get a red berry pie out. Let me supply the pie. What's the rando DW about it? Easy. No, I usually see the message when it gets deleted. Can you PC? Can you use your main now as a streaming PC? Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Like, I am a relatively competent computer builder, so I will likely pillage some parts, but yeah, my current computer has really good editing specs. I absolutely would not just relegate it to the encoding PC. That would be like a complete waste. Wait, do I need cream? Do I need butter? No, I need flour that I water. Okay, we're cooking. What am I supplying? I'm supplying the pie. Gilding is annoying. Isn't gilding guaranteed? And it takes like 20 seconds? Don't you just need to mine the thing once? I've already got... Oh, sorry. I should probably mention... perfect opportunity to pull this one out. I did some mining off stream. And I have the full golden mining outfit. So... we actually don't have to do very much. Yeah. So we can actually gild it now, and it will take next to no time. You have top worlds? Oh, is it that thing? I thought I had to mine. I thought it was the one that comes out of the ground. I don't know. Okay, I need red berries. Bro, where are the red berries? Did Pup harvest them all and then guzzle them? Okay, saved. Uncooked red berry pie, big. Let's get cooking. You got a dragon pickaxe? How long did it take? I think it took like 4 hours. Yeah, since the end of yesterday's stream and the start of today's stream, I have played RuneScape for 8 hours. I did 4 hours of mining or 3 hours of mining and then, wait, range this way. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think we're good. Gilding is the mining one. Clean. Hi, Lincolnberry. Wait, does that mean you're Swedish? Lincolnberry, that's the berry of Sweden, isn't it? I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, can't you buy Lincolnberry jam at IKEA? Apparently PS4 can't watch the stream on the Twitch app. Oh, interesting. Like, at all. Okay. That is interesting. Is it bad that I didn't know that Twitch had an app? But I guess it makes sense if you're using a console. You're right, but no, I'm not Swedish. Okay, so it is the berry of Sweden, but you are not Swedish. Also, are you guys ready to see how prepped I am right now? You guys are not going to believe how much cooking I did. Ready? Hold. I pre-mined it so that we could do it on stream without anyone getting mad at me for streaming mining. You see this? Look at that. We just got to get that tiny little amount of progress, and then we got it. Hi, Bem. It's something with the 10 months. I appreciate it. It's very kind. PS4 is 12 years old? That is actually fair. You cooked? No, I cooked. I absolutely cooked. Are you kidding me? Y'all see this? What a streamer. Yeah, you see this? Ain't nobody prep like this. I'm not gonna lie, I might have done it during a meeting I had today. But it's fine. It's still a W. It's still a W. Y'all don't need to know that. All right, hold. Guys, does the lava flow mine look way better in 2K? Okay, buddy. Look at me go. Ready? 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 Would you like me to add gold to your pickaxe? Yes, please. Ask him to code the pickaxe your toolboat. What? The dragon one. What? It's not in my tool belt. What? What? Take. Clean. Let's go. Okay, nice. So now I can talk to the Imcando dwarf, and we've got a tier 80 augmentable pickaxe. Ryan, how are you always dressed so clean? I'll take it. I feel like I wear t-shirts most of the days, but on occasion, we get to that part of my laundry rotation where it becomes a dress shirt. I don't know. I'm also wearing running shorts. So this is kind of like my Zoom suit. I thought we were streaming in 2K today, so it might make sense to... All right, ready? Pause, champ. Thurgo, give me the good stuff. That is a beautiful Imcando pickaxe. So we're not going to augment it yet because we need to get a crystal pickaxe too. So I need another D pick and I need 4,000 harmonic dust. And then we'll get the tier 90 pickaxe. Should be cool. Did I wear the golem outfit? Yeah, I wore the gold one and the golem one. Zoom suit is in run faster than Zoom meeting. Yeah, so the Zoom suit as a concept, I think the idea started in like COVID, like peak COVID. So the idea is you're working from home. You still want to be professional, but you also want to be comfortable, right? So you wear like a suit, like, okay. This would be like a Zoom suit. Anyone who has worked from home before in a this is why I have a jacket next to my desk, by the way. Oh no. I'm about to be exposed. Okay, so imagine I show up at a meeting, right? And I'm looking like this, right? So the people are like, wow, very professional, right? You see, it's like, wow, he's got that air about him. Wow, he's wearing a suit, whatever. Okay, but what they don't know is if I were to stand up, Zoom suit. That is how the Zoom suit works. So the trick is, as long as you don't have to stand up, you're in the clear. And then you can have the best of both worlds, comfort and professionalism. That's the Zoom suit. Can we watch an Ithel Harp stream? I mean, do you want to? If you want to, I guess we could. I had an interviewer ask me to stand up. Dude, if an interviewer asked me to stand up and it wasn't like I wasn't interviewing for like a job where they like needed to see my legs, I'm saying no. That's crazy. But yeah, welcome. Okay, welcome to the galaxy of dreams, everyone. Okay, cool. We've gone to Imcando pickaxe. Should I augment it? Do I have an augmenter? Let's see if I can get one. Also, if I'm mining at Croesus and the gate, but also like AFK mining for XP, what perk would I use? Also, this is way too loud. Let me turn it down. I can fix it. Can we see active harps? I mean, we could. Would I ever use the restroom during a meeting? I mean, that's true. I guess if you run into... What? You can't work out how to... I know the problem. Yikes. What a good Ironman. Look at me. The pinnacle of endgame content. Oh yeah. There it is. Bang. Honed and then careless and explosive. Got it. Also, let me grab some of these. 500 historic components? Unreal. Look at me go, dude. Wait, this is clean, dude. This is clean. Okay, hold. Let me get some more herbage for unfinished potions. More spirit weeds for those. Catentines for those, sure. Lightide's good. Dwarf weed's good. Okay, we'll keep it there for now. Yeah. Okay, so wiki perks. Yeah, because if like I'm happy to do perking RNG on stream, absolutely. What are the white things on my arms? Oh, sorry, they're bands. Maybe I should make a command for this. I've been answering this question for like 2 years. I have like an RSI, like a repetitive strain injury from doing this too much. Turns out 30,000 hours of RuneScape does that, and yeah, basically what it does, it takes the pressure off my finger extensors so that I don't have as much pain or any pain when I'm gaming. Basically, it's like macros, but if the macros were physical. Okay. Best in slot skilling. Mining. Okay. Yeah, so Careless 5 explosive together. Because that works at the gate. Wait, what? No. Do I lift? Not really. I've been running a lot lately, and I play volleyball. Those are my sports of choice. Okay. Okay, no. Skilling bosses. Primary perk should be replaced with Careless 5, Naturalist 5. Wait, why is Naturalist bugged? Also ignored because the gain from Naturalist is small. Okay, so I want Honed 6, Careless 5 Explosive. Yeah, definitely. 100%. Because, yeah, I want Honed because that works at Croesus, and it works at the gate on the safe side. And then I want Careless 5 with Explosive because Careless works at gate, Explosive works everywhere else. You look jacked? Thank you. I mean, I have been known to be pretty tall and pretty manly. Okay, no, dude, I literally just want Hone 6. What are you talking about? Hone 6. Okay, that is easy. I'm not gonna lie, I do not care about clue scrolls at all. It would be hard for a person to care about something less than I care about clue scrolls. Very genuinely. Hey, what's in here? Furnace 4? Okay. Hone 6 Prospects, good odds. You should get that. I mean, I don't care about the clue scrolls, though. Like, to me, I would rather... Wait, no head parts? I can fix that. I got broad arrows. I've actually got plenty of silent components. Okay, so that's perk combo 1. Perk combo 2 is Careless 5. Oh, God. I mean... that would be good. I got 117 offcuts. I got 41. Okay. I don't mind trying this. I don't think we're going to get it, but I'll happily give it a whirl. Yeah, let's do it, man. And then if I fail, we'll do Careless 4 Explosive. Because, like, head parts are easy to get. I can get a stupid amount of those. Yeah, I actually think... I think we'll be okay. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly... I'm happy to give this a shot. More chance at lower level? I don't think so. No. The probability is just listed. Optimal for mining rocks without, yeah, so honed. Ooh, honed 6 fortune. Okay, no, that's so rare. No. Yeah, no. That's the combo we want. We've got the combo we want. Do not boost to the extreme pot for careless. Oh, wait, really? Okay, let's turn this off. So it's a 1 in 29, 1 in 27. Wait. No, this is more common at higher. Yeah, higher better for this one. It makes sense that the wiki wouldn't be like giga wrong. That's a rare perk, but it's also really good. Like, we're gonna do a lot of mining on this account. If I can get the max perk, I'm going to. Okay. Talking about careless by itself. Oh, got it. Yep. Yeah, I think I want the combo though, because I definitely want honed 6 as well. I'm actually really stoked about this. This is going to be really fun to have an augmented pickaxe. After all of these years. What moneymaker did I use when my stats are 75 on my iron? I did Croesus. And I did Zero Mechanic Archglacior. And I did group normal mode Carapac as well. If you're a normal iron though, like not a competitive group Ironman, you could also just do lots of wilderness flash events. Wildy flash events are unreal. Just do that. 40p can be kind of problematic with Twitch's bitrate for some smart TVs. Not sure. So watch 360 because I'm mostly for background audio. Got it. Yeah, no one brought that up yet, but definitely, yeah, give me feedback on the 2K and how it's working. Should I check my temps again? I'm checking my temps. They appear to be stable. Ish. Yeah, stable-ish. Okay. Is there a better way to get head parts than this? Yeah, that seems pretty good, actually. I think I want 20 more head parts, and then we'll run a total of 12 attempts. Because that's all the, like, offcuts and stuff I'm going to have anyway, so. We'll send it. Maybe they'll finally fix mid-path racks, P3 resetting. Since EZK will do it every time. I don't think this is a leak, but I believe it's being fixed. Pie good. If it's a leak, just, I'm going to hit one of those. I'm just going to hit one of those. Just remember that I have never once been a RuneScape insider. But yeah, welcome everyone. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully everyone's having an awesome day. Also, just so you guys know, I will be streaming tomorrow. I will not be streaming Thursday because on Thursday, not only do I have a doctor's appointment at 4 p.m., but my first call is at 5 a.m. So I am planning on getting absolutely blown to smithereens on Thursday. Thursday is just going to be a bad day. So I probably will not be live on Thursday, but I will be live tomorrow. Okay. That's enough head parts. Let's go. And just to confirm, I can augment this pickaxe and then it'll retain its perks when I upgrade it to like tier 90 and tier 100. Yes. What's wrong with Raksha? It clears between P3 and P4. Leaving us alone on Thirsty Thursday. That's true. Maybe I shouldn't do that. All right, I'm just going to assume I keep the perks. Actually, why don't I not put the perks on it? I'll get the perks so I have it ready, but I'll just, yeah. I'll be careful. Ready? Bang. Honed 6. Okay. And now we got a Prage for this one. Okay. So it's three of these guys and a little, yup. And then, all right, team. So this perk is a 1 in 29. We are looking for Careless 5, Explosive. Is that? useful at all? I'm going to say no. Wait, C4, N4. What? Okay, no. Nope. What? Wait, we got it! Instantaneously! Dude, this game is too easy, man. This game is too freaking easy. What an easy game. It's just that simple. Okay. Yeah, that's the exact perk I wanted. Okay, big. Also, something I am noticing about the 2K, it is... Okay, there's no way I need to keep Furnace 4, and there's no way I need to keep Relentless 5 by itself. Okay, so keep Careless 5 Explosive, keep the Honed 6, we're cooking. One thing I am noticing is there is, without a doubt, definitely there's more delay. There's like more stream delay. It's probably like 20 seconds. I was like pogging out of my mind, and then you guys started pogging like 20 seconds after, which is not a problem, but it's just an observation. All right. Spooned to the moon. Yeah, a little bit, right? All right, nice. So got an augmented Imcando axe. Sick. Good work, team. We've done a good job. I got it on the third or fourth try as well. Yeah, so now the problem is it's not worth using that at all until I have the tier 100, right? Because it's still going to be worse than Primal. So we have more work to do. But yeah, solid start. Congrats to me, I guess. Oh, do you know what time it is? We get to do more Star Bloom flowers. Dude, I'm going to feel so scammed if next week the update drops and I've farmed like 2,000 Star Bloom flowers and they're like dead useless. But it's fine. I mean, it's also not like it's a lot of work. This is not a hefty process. Your farming hat has saved a seed while sowing? Wait, I didn't know my guy was the seed sower. That's incredible. Okay, so I think we should figure out what we're doing next. We have a couple options. I mean, I could go to Anachronia and get some totems, but I feel like maybe it would be more interesting to... Should I just bite the bullet and send a Croesus hour? See what it's like? What if we get what we need on the first hour? I think we should just send it. Maybe we should just grip it and rip it and see what happens. Best call a homie and find out how many flowers they need. Yeah, see, I absolutely would do that, but I feel like that's kind of ethically questionable. Does 2,000 flowers give like 200k crafting XP? I mean, I guess that's worse than just AFKing the gate, but yeah, it's hard to say, right? How much XP do you get doing a primal burial +5? Because I would assume that like 400 flowers is the same as that in terms of XP, right? That kind of makes a certain amount of sense. How long do they take to grow? Like 20 minutes. Yeah, they grow really quickly. 30 minutes? Yeah. Get that out of the way. Yeah, because here's the thing. Do we really want to launch this series? And it's like, all right, welcome to Croesus. I don't think we do. All right, team. This is the point of stream where I will now, while I mine my daily sandstone, ask in chat if anyone would like an invite to competent 4-person Croesus. Mark, you want an invite? Perfect. Grouping system. $384 bars and 900k. Okay, so maybe it's the same. I mean, I kind of doubt it, but it's possible. Competence check on the team? I'd say I require moderate competence. But also, with every minute that passes without filling, the bar will, you know, the bar goes down. Because, like, eventually I'm going to end up inviting Sahel, you know? For all you know, your viewer base could all be Croesus enjoyers. It's possible. I don't see a flower given more than 100 XP. I mean, we don't know how long the process is. Imp? All right. You're European right now? Yeah, it's because the dragon pickaxe world was taken. How's the group Ironman going? It's completed. We actually won. We finished the series, which is kind of insane. Not what I was expecting. People was removed from the emote list? What? Not on my side. I see it. Okay. Yeah, surely there are an abundance of individuals that need Croesus. There's actually been a significantly more pleasant experience. Like, to find 3 people that fast, well, 2 people, I guess, plus me, you could do way worse. Can you show how to do the dive surge? Sure, I would love to. Hi, Anna. How are you doing? Are you going to play the jam during new releases? Probably. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Angry Raccoon. We filled. Dude, what if we get this done in 1 hour? All right, team. That was pretty painless. I've got to say, I mean, I know the painful part is the Croesus part. The actual good reason, the good thing about doing Croesus, though, as well, is I would like to figure out if I hate this boss in 4s to the point that I want to gather a bunch of supplies and do duos. So I'm, like, kind of open to that. If we get a hammer first kill, we call it a day? Surely. I combine? Sure. All are open. I'm just going to take whatever nobody else wants. Every faction of Croesus is open right now. Do you need to do anything for Anachronia? No. For Surge? No, it's literally just click dive and then click Surge. Ask for rolls. Dude, I can't believe we're going back, but this is necessary. I've done 920 kills. I could do any. I dislike Hunter. Okay. I did only Hunter on the JM, so maybe I want to do fish. Fishing is taken. All right. I will be the Hunter. I will be the indomitable Hunter. Right as I was going to be like, yeah, surely I'll end up not being Hunter. Nope. It's okay. I was so blitzed out of my mind during the Susathon that I don't even remember it. So we're clean. What do I need at Croesus? Crypt Bloom gloves, core hammer. I need one of those 2 drops, either one. All right, I'm going to gear now. You were doing trio getting 740s? Yeah, I'm assuming trio isn't much slower than 4s, but 4 is probably the way. Also, should I like train fletching? I have a lot of broads, but I don't have any shafts. Yeah. What are some other things I can do when I'm standing in place? Why either one? They're very different drops. Core hammer lets me use ranged, in which case I can skip a bunch of the things that I needed full Crypt Bloom for. That was kind of the idea. Okay, so I need butterfly net. I need trapper and hunter cape too. Okay. Volcanic Trapper. Hunter Cape. I need my torch. Dude, doing Croesus with the torch is so nice, by the way. I'm just putting that out there. That will immediately make this 100 times more pleasant. Magic Cape. Use your proteins? Wait, is that allowed? I didn't think that was legal. Okay, so that's good. That's good. That's good. Maybe I just bring a couple restorers and we chill. Deathward, Shadows, Graze, COE. That's fine. Don't want to lose the hardcore, so that's actually reasonable. Scripture of Bick. All right. What's the item beside your net? Oh no. It's the new updated rune pouch. What, you don't like it? Dude, I don't understand. It's getting such a bad rap, but it's objectively good. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know how people could not like this. Shell shards. Oh, wait. Tip or ignite? Oh, so I can actually get fire making XP, or I could head some Dine Arrows. I guess I'll head some Dine Arrows. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. I don't have a link on how to fix the surge delay. There's a little tone. I'll show you. I'll show you. I got it. I should grab a Croesus Reaper too, actually. I will show you. Dude, I cannot believe we're doing Croesus. I'm kind of... I don't want to say I'm excited for it, because that's like the wrong word, but I actually think it might be nice doing Croesus with max boosts. It might be like entirely acceptable. Life fletching? I didn't know what else to do. Okay, so see this lectern? Go attune movement. And then go surge and then click 1. That's it. And now your double surge is going to be super fast. All right, I'm ready. You should make Dine Arrows at Fort. Well, is there something better I can do stackable at Croesus? Oh, encoding F? Yeah, it overloaded. Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it'll be fine. I think it's okay. I think we're okay. It's like lagging a... Is it still lagging? Or are we okay now? Big lag? Like now? Really? Uh-oh. Okay, so if I were to try to cool down a laptop, y'all have any like very sketchy methods for cooling down a laptop? Stabilizing now? Okay, cool. Yeah, just keep letting me know as it's happening. Once again, we're streaming in 2K for the first time ever. Still getting little dips, that's okay. Yeah, what would be a good like sketchy way of cooling down a laptop? Ooh. It's already on, like, not a cooling pad, but it's on a... Peas? Frozen peas? Ice packs? Those are wet! Kilsa! Kilsa, that is the worst idea I've ever heard in my life. Dump it in water. Put it in liquid nitrogen. Elevate it off the table. Yeah, so that is a good idea. I just don't know the best way to do that. Place the peas on a string in front of a fan and then blow the fan into the laptop. Give it a good blow. Okay. Also, grats, Steph. Congratulations. Give me a second. Oh, no. Okay. I think the best solution I've got for today, I'm just gonna absolutely crank my my air conditioner. Put it on frozen CO2. All right, let's go. Skilling. Master tracker. Extend it just in case. Do you have a thin book or manual that could slide on the back of the laptop? So the back of the laptop isn't against a wall or anything. I'm also wondering if certain areas are worse than others. Like, it literally might just be, like, where I went in-game. I can't remember where I went there, but... 1,100 damage kills is too much for my liking? Yeah, that's insane. Congratulations, honestly. That's big. Yeah, okay. I'm seeing a little lag again. Isn't Canada minus 50? Just put it outside? No, that's the problem. It's like plus 30. Put a thick book under it. I'm like genuinely down to explore ways to cool it down. I think what I need to do is prop it up. Like, I think if I can prop it up on something, that will fix all of my problems. Also, I realize the Twitch chat overlay is in like a bad spot. I'm gonna move it there. Cool. Nice. Sorry, I moved you guys. Get it if you're dips? Yep, yeah, I can see it. I'm just trying to think on my feet. So what would I prop it on? 4 cups? I think the cups are too tall. Place on its side? I don't think I can do that without without stuff getting unplugged. Could be the particles? No, so it's a different computer from what I'm playing RuneScape on. So it shouldn't matter where I'm located, I don't think. But we'll see. On the bright side though, here's how to do the surge dive, by the way. You pre-click dive, click it, click surge, and then you go. Heavy takeaway containers. I don't want plastic because plastic can melt. It needs to be like something heat proofed. Hardcover books? I mean, I guess if I had a small hardcore book, I could put it... What I could do is I could take a book and put it under it so that more of it is lifted. Yes? Maybe? We could try it. You can get a laptop fan on Amazon that blows air. So that I'm down to do too. The step stool. Wait, that might actually be what we need, chat. A step stool. Wait a moment. Bang. No! Oh, actually, it's fine. It's actually fine. Saved. Well, yeah, let me find a step ladder. Oh, yeah, this is fixable. See, the problem with a fan is fans can be kind of loud, right? So I don't think I'd want a fan blowing into my mic. He's lagging again. Uh-oh. Is it still laggy? I'm scared. During the mid, I'm actually gonna figure something out. I mean, we did good troubleshooting early. You're lagging bad? That's okay. We're gonna make it work. Second he says it, the leg's dying down. Yeah, no, I'm looking at the monitor. Here's the thing though, too, right? My CPU's on 30%. My memory is on 45. Oh, what's my GPU on though? Performance. My GPU's on 86. Okay, so it is definitely the GPU that's getting blasted. Okay. Small cylinder paint pots. Yeah, like there is a workshop in my basement. I think it's fixable. I got it. We just need to be a little inventive, but I think we can find it. Yeah, just bear with me for a second. Coffee or energy drinks? Coffee. All day. It's a laptop 3070. All right. Engineering. That's my headset. No. Okay. Engineering time. Hangers. I've got hardcover books. Tons of hardcover books. A wallet. Okay. Easy. Did I get a drop? Nope. Okay. Sorry, team. 1 second. Okay, I think we're cooking. Here's what I'm doing. I'm making... Oops, I'm on the wrong side. Sorry. I'm making a lattice of hangers. Wooden hangers? Underneath my laptop. So that my laptop has air flowing under it. What do we think? The stream delay is like 30 seconds. Yeah. So that is expected because it's in beta and it's still being figured out. Yeah. Do you guys think there's any risk of using something wood? Like, I would presume I would know well before something caught fire. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, I don't think heat from a computer fan should be able to light wood on fire. I'm going to say we're probably safe. Wait, my GPU temp is going down, chat. It's decreasing. The GPU is actually cooling off. We're down 2 degrees Celsius. My GPU is 85 degrees Celsius now. Could you boil an egg on your laptop? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, it's like too hot to touch, for sure. Okay, is the lag fixed though? It actually looks like it's not lagging anymore. Yeah, it doesn't. I'm not getting any encoding warnings anymore. Pause, champ. Yeah, okay. Well, let me know if you guys see lag further on down the line. But I think we're okay. So in this instance, I am cooking and my GPU is cooking. Small dips mostly stable? Yeah. Yep. Dude, there would be like an ultimate irony in me purchasing a computer to be able to do this. Like purchasing another computer to stream in 2K, and then Twitch goes, oh, by the way, we've updated it. It's better optimized now. So you're good. You can use it on a lower end device. A GPU shouldn't reach the combustion point of wood. No. To me, like plastic can melt, metal can damage things. A wooden clothes hanger feels safe. Shows 49er other top of the line stuff. Said he doesn't think 4840 is worth it because the delay and some viewers having issues on their end. Yeah, it's currently in beta, right? But the delay is very significant. It is. I'm reading messages the second they come in. So it's really, yeah, it's very noticeable, but that's something that could be ironed out in the future. Is it not 2K? It is. It is 2K. The VOD is also 2K. Electrical fires are a myth? Oh, that's good advice. Okay, so we shouldn't worry about an electrical fire. Test? Hello. Read this. Hi, reading it. It also might be a like refresh for reduced delay, but if the delay just gets progressively worse and worse and worse throughout the stream, that's not good either, because then people need to constantly refresh. I don't know. Can you solo Croesus? You can, but it's really, really hard. The way to do Croesus for the most part is you take 4 people and you have all 4 people basically soloing their own role and the own stuff they have to do. So it's basically like 4 people doing solo stuff. It's like 15 seconds. Yeah. No, it's way more. So maybe we don't get a second computer until we know that the delay issue gets fixed. You know what I should do though? I should figure out what specs I would want for a dedicated encoding computer. And then what I'll do is if 2K gets optimized to the point that it's like worth using every day, I will basically insta get it. And then that way we can work with it. But yeah, it does feel like there are some kinks to work out. Any drops so far? This is the 2nd kill on Tall and Manly. Not all of us can watch streaming 2K. Yeah, so if you can't watch streaming 2K, here's the thing. 1080 should also look better because of the way Twitch is processing the downscaling. That's also probably why there's delay. It's because they're doing it on their end. Can you ever compete against Couchy? Who? I don't even know who that guy is. Yeah, that'd be my guess too with that guy. Yeah, it's been a cool experiment, for sure. All right, Croesus, what do you got for me, boss? Here we go! Dude, can you imagine if I just like... What if I only have to unretire from Croesus for 1 hour? And we're just done. What kind of laptop is it? It's a Lenovo... Oh, I can't remember what type it is. But it has a 3070 laptop GPU. So that's... The GPU that is currently maxing out is a 3070 laptop. And as a like general rule of thumb, if a 3070 laptop is like getting blown to smithereens. A 3070 desktop GPU would be probably exactly what I would need to never have an issue. Help. You can see the streamer's pores and hair follicles. Oh no. And I picked a bad pore day to stream today. Unlucky. I'm sorry, everyone. Why not do another drunk stream for drops? It's a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday and a work day. I spent my whole morning working. I'm going to sit here then after this stream until the point that I go to bed tonight, I'm editing. So, yeah, probably not a good time. I will say this. I felt absolutely terrible after this susathon. Like, I know you guys had fun. It was, I hate to say it, not worth it at all. And maybe it was because I got Croesus done, but oh my god, it was a bad day. It's Friday somewhere? No. But yeah, either way, welcome to the stream, everyone. I felt like this would be a perfect stream for testing out 2K because they said do it as a test stream. They said do it when you're when you don't have something super special planned, just in case. Yeah, it's been interesting. There we go. Get to min. Pretty sure 4K AC video? You said Couchy was better? Yeah, but with how good AI is these days, can you really trust the things that you hear me say? It's a cruel world we live in. Or maybe there was like context. Like, Couchy is better at not being a tax fraud. You know? We can always trust you. Exactly. There was actually a company that wanted to buy the rights to train me to advertise products for them as an AI. This was like 3 months ago. They offered me like $6,000 to sell my likeness and soul to have me say whatever they wanted me to say for advertising. So anyway, unrelated to that, I just want you guys to know that you guys should absolutely be playing Raid Shadow Legends right now. It is the best game and the only game you... Wait a second! But yeah, no, that is an actual thing that happened, unironically. I said no, of course, because that's like... It was a lot of money. I was like, okay, that is a lot of money, but also that's insane. Yeah, AI is turning into... They're realizing that it's gotten so good that why have to worry about a streamer and dealing with their own creative integrity and like them having to choose the words that they say? Like, why would you bother with that when you could just pay them more and then you can just cut the middleman out? Think about how much more efficient it is. But yeah, kind of crazy. Also, I will say right now, I'm not loving the stream delay from 2K. I think next stream, I'll probably run it in 1080. Because I like having your messages be like real time. It's a little easier, but we'll figure it out. I am glad I seem to have fixed the lag, though. I also think it's kind of funny that the way to fix the lag was to prop up my laptop with a lattice work of coat hangers. But yeah, my GPU is now to 84 now. So it's actually It's not only has it stabilized, it's actually cooling off. Pretty big. I paused and unpaused since when are you at Croesus? Kilson, no. You're trolling. I know it's bad. It's not that bad. I've told you guys this. My brother-in-law unironically plays Raid Shadow Legends. Power to him. I don't know. Maybe there are people in chat that play Raid Shadow Legends. It's possible. I have never played it. And I will not be playing it, but you know. Can you watch Stream 4040? Says my device doesn't support it. Interesting. Do you have hardware acceleration on? All right. In 3, in 2, in 1. Here we go. Okay, maybe not. Okay, I've got to say 3 kills in. This is like the TikToks when it's people at like a wedding party and it's like, "Hi, I'm the best man and this is my first drink." And then you get one at the end of the night where it's like, "I'm the best man and this is my last drink," and they're like plastered out of their mind. That's me. So, hi everyone. My name is Tall and Manly and this is my 3rd Croesus kill of the arc. We're feeling great so far. And then we can get one at the end of the arc, and it'll probably be me quitting the game again. Because, unironically, Croesus is what made me quit the hardcore Ironman, right? I had best in slot range, other than the hammer. I couldn't get the hammer. That's what got me to stop playing. Is the delay a PC issue? No. It's because of the 2K. Yeah. I don't think it has anything to do with hardware. The way to check it for sure, though, if we wanted to, is I could do a 2K stream from like the computer I'm playing RuneScape on. Because this computer could absolutely handle it while playing RuneScape. Like, without a doubt, it could handle it. Because I've got a 4070? 4070 Super, maybe? You are 3 drinks in. Oh, is every kill a drink? I'm kind of drinking the opposite of the Susathon. I'm drinking weak, slightly sour tasting electrolytes. You'd probably say the same about you playing RuneScape? Oh, totally. Is that when you're getting a Susathon V2? I'm getting a feel for it. It's kind of like... I'm trying to think of a real world example. You know, like, imagine that like you used to play RuneScape like 10 years ago, right? And you enjoyed it 10 years ago, but since then, like, you've graduated university, you've gotten married, you got kids on the way. Like, it's kind of like, you know, you're in a very different phase of your life, but one day you decide, yeah, I could log into RuneScape and see what it's like. You know, try it out. Maybe it'll be fun. I got a little downtime. You know? That's what I'm doing with Croesus right now. We're just feeling it out. I'm figuring out if I enjoy it, or I hate it, or I giga hate it, or I turbo hate it. And those 4 levels are important. If I enjoy it, we grind more Croesus. Right? Until I get the drops. If I hate it a bit, we suck it up and grind. If I turbo hate it, we probably just don't do a lot of Croesus and I risk the account. And then I even have a plan for if I giga hate it. If I giga hate Croesus, I will literally dedicate the next 3 months of my life to gathering materials for the soups, and then I'll duo. Because duo is actually really fun. It looks interesting to me. It's super active. You pray as soon as you could do the 2 statues. Like, you literally go as fast as you can. You get more kills an hour. The only thing that's annoying is the soup part. You are coping and having a midlife crisis? It's obvious. Sorry, midlife crisis? Brother, I am 27 years old. Surely it's like a quarter life. Okay, not quarter. I'm not living at 108. Okay. It's a third life crisis. If anything, midlife crisis. Ain't no way. What's the hammer used for? It's the only way to get death spore arrows. Isn't that better than the risking the account hate level? I don't know. Here's the thing with the soups. So every core, you need to eat one of these soups, and each soup takes 23 of the materials. So apparently for the mining soups, they literally take 20 minutes per soup to make. 20 minutes per soup. Wait, is it a midlife crisis or a midlife Croesus? I hate it here. I don't like that. You're part Indian. How's that heart health looking at 27? Wait, is that a thing? Do a lot of Indian people have heart problems? And then my follow-up question is it genetic or is it related to like general socioeconomic diet and exercisey things? Yeah, I'm honestly pretty sure my heart's like absolutely goated. As far as I know. Yeah, no, my heart is like absolutely cracked. I'm still coping they add death spores to another table. Yeah, when I ended the hardcore, that was the cope that I was feeling, and now I've just kind of given up. Okay, the GPU's down to 83. It's actually still cooling down. Nice. Okay, so there's been no lag, right? Since I did this? Yeah. Oh my god, I've got my hand kind of under there. It's like a car exhaust amount of heat. So to both, we have a genetic thing for high cholesterol. Interesting. Yeah, I eat a pretty clean diet, so I would assume that I'm probably going to be safe from that, but you never know. The one that I will 100% get is cancer, though. It's literally everyone in my family. There is, yup. That's the one that my predisposition is. All right, did I win? Nope. We go again. No lag since the hanger change. Cool, because I can get more hangers, right? I only have 2. I could get like another 2. This stream looks amazing. Thank you. I decorated it myself. Here comes the HelloFresh ad. No. That's not an ad, I promise. Incoming fire torch. I already have 2. I think I'm good. Two's enough for me, I think. Oh, too early. I don't have double escape on this account? Wait, what? Oh, whatever, man. So, you know what I am excited about with Croesus, too? Croesus is a source of the new seeds, the Starbloom seeds. That is actually something I'm looking forward to. I wonder how many we're going to get, but that's cool. You had a chrome flag set. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, if Twitch can figure out the latency and the stream delay stuff, I could see 2K streaming being a really popular thing. Because the other thing as well is right now, for a lot of the videos we make, we local record on top of just having the VOD. Because the VODs ripped from Twitch, they look okay. They don't look great, but they look good. And one of the features with 2K streaming is they will actually save your VOD in native 2K, which is absolutely insane. Because it means when I export this VOD to YouTube or download it for a video, it's going to be crisp. It's going to be a triple the bitrate of a regular VOD. And it'll be good enough that I can make a YouTube video just straight up out of it. So that is part of the reason why I wanted to look into how 2K was doing. Yeah, I got everything I need. All right, let's go. What do I have some new SSDs? Yeah. We're already so cooked on storage. I think if you combine cloud storage and physical storage, I have probably 30 terabytes of storage. And it's like mostly used. Also, can I say, doing Croesus with the fire torch is way nicer than not having it. Back when I didn't have it, it was a little like on the group Ironman. This is actually a lot better. How big are the files? I don't know. This is the first test. We're gonna find out. I would assume, I think a big Twitch VOD is like 20 gig. So I'd guess a big Twitch VOD will be 60 gig. Oh, I didn't do this. But yeah, I'll let you guys know though. Solo Croesus is wild chat. Oh, did you look it up? Yeah, no, it is. I knew it was Callus from Twitch chat. Did 100 solo Croesus kills. The absolute mad lad. The worst part is the drops aren't even better than doing 4s. It just takes like half an hour. But yeah. Anachronia agility arc. I actually don't know if I would do that on stream or off stream. I think I have noticed, you guys can tell me if I'm wrong here. I think I'm a little too picky. So like there are days where I'm like, oh, I'm not going to stream today because I don't have anything to do that is, in my estimation, like super, super hype. But I feel like a lot of y'all are just down for the ride, which is very cool, by the way. One in 12 for solo Croesus would be cool. Yeah, and then your kills take like 20 minutes or whatever, but you actually have good drop rates. I get why Croesus is a group boss. My main gripe with Croesus is actually not that it's a group boss. It's that the drop system is this unfavorable and scary. Like the fact that I can't do anything with any of my dupe Crypt Bloom pieces. There we go. So over for something different on music while singing old school. Yeah, that's reasonable. You're good? You're chilling? Nice. Does D-Pick exist? Yeah, I got one. I got one yesterday. Oh, no, sorry. I got one today. I got one earlier today. Look out for it in a YouTube episode. Because I wasn't streaming. Do I put much on TikTok? I cross-post all my YouTube shorts to TikTok. So currently it's about a short / a TikTok per week. It should actually be more than that though. I've been working on collating all of my notes on content creation from like YouTube. And just so that I can share it with everyone else in the RuneScape creator community, just because I really want to do that. And it's currently like 4,000 words of like everything I know about content creation and like how the YouTube algorithm works. And thumbnails and titles and SEO and tags and video structures and stories and how to look at your analytics and how to learn from them and how to improve your attention and like all this stuff. It's really good. But one of the things I saw in my notes from YouTube was that I should be posting at least 3 shorts per week. Oops. Do I have a second dragon pick? No, just the one. I gotta get the second one tonight and then turn it into a crystal pick too. So that'll be an off-stream grind, I think. Not fussed about streaming, needing something stream-worthy. It's nice, chill, enjoy the content. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, no, I honestly think it's a personal thing. Any droppers? Then again, I'm going to get so... Nope. I'm going to get, like, as I was saying, I'm going to get so hyped if I get a drop, right? Like, it's going to be the biggest thing in the universe. There's a good taunt a boss and give you an increased chance of one item. Idea popped into my head from Raziel. So, old school just got a duo boss. and it drops armor, right? And the armor drops in specific pieces, but then they also have a common drop that is like the thread that you can make into whichever piece of the armor you need once you have enough of it. And it's set up so that once you've done enough of the boss for like, I don't know, 2x the drop rate, you are guaranteed to get this thing that will let you make whatever piece you want. It's bad luck mitigation. It's just bad luck mitigation through design. And I was thinking about Raziel and how, like, yeah, that is literally all Raziel would need is if every 30 kills or so, you got like a Raziel's clothing scrap. And after 500 kills, you had enough that you could make whatever piece you needed. Nothing for the weapons, just for the armor. And you're chilling. It's easy. Recommended post per week is crazy. Here's the thing. I actually don't think 3 is that much for shorts. Especially for RuneScape. Shorts performance is way better than one would think. I posted a short last week that I think did 50,000 views. And you might say, oh, but your channel has 50,000 subs, so that isn't that much. When you post shorts, one of the metas is you turn off notify subscribers. So it actually doesn't go into sub boxes when I post shorts. It just gets picked up by the algorithm. So it's not nearly as bad as people think. It is not too dire. Contract that guarantees a piece of armor. Getting that is 8 times rarer than any piece of armor. Yeah. That part I'm less on board with, but yeah. Dude, doing Croesus with like a top tier setup, we're kind of schmoovin'. I kind of wish that you could get the full torch, not from Croesus, but from something else. Because it makes Croesus way more enjoyable to have. Anyway, I think that'd be cool. Mo, people are here for you and not others' content streams are nice. 10 to have your VODs up now that I found the channel. Nice to have engaging recordings of playing whilst working on gaming. Thank you. No, I really appreciate that. I honestly think it's just it's a me mental thing where I'm still always going to try to stream as much good stuff as I can. And that just comes down to making a plan that is good, right? A plan with as much good, interesting, fun content in it as humanly possible. But the truth about RuneScape is there is stuff that I will have to do to get to the stuff that I really want to stream and share with you guys that is less objectively interesting. And I think in the past what I would do is I just wouldn't stream while I was working on those things off stream. Like the dragon pickaxes and the golden mining suit, right? After yesterday's stream, I did 8 hours of mining and cannoning to get the D-pick and to get the full gilded mining outfit. Just because like I didn't feel like that was stuff that would be fun to stream, which is actually, I was probably right, but still, I think there's a line and I'm too far one way. What's the hope from Croesus? The hope from Croesus is to get one of the 2 items I need. Either Cryptbloom gloves for the 2k Zami push or the Spore Hammer / Core Hammer for Death Spore arrows, and then I can become a ranger. Did I win? Should have taken like 2 hours tops. Well, no, most of that time I spent not mining. Most of the time I spent cannoning. I got a dragon pickaxe. That's a lot of work. What does the torch do? It makes it you don't need to bring logs anymore because it counts as a log. And then it also lets you, when you get stickied, it lets you clear it instantly as soon as you click on it. So you don't need to like waste half of your mid. Can rock the smithing lantern. I don't think I have the smithing lantern. Do I need the smithing lantern? Surely not. I know it can be fun if you got good company. Being on VC, having streamers meant some of the content that I've done. Hold up. Click. John has gone from really to some great laughs. Make it great company, but you'll figure it out. Thank you. Tim is that. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I don't think it's like a huge correction. It's just like, I think I've gone a little too far one way. Dude, mining core in a couple days? This is gonna be me with my pickaxe of life and death. Oh, wait. I just had a thought. For the pickaxe of life and death, am I supposed to... Am I supposed to do that with a primal pickaxe? I guess I am. Wait, so I should figure out what that actually entails. Wiki, pick of life and death. I mean, I'll do it later, obviously. Like, we'll do that not when I'm at Croesus, but we should figure that out. You're 3 hours into farming your dragon pickaxe? You got this. Okay, 40-minute Croesus check-in. Still feeling good. I still accept. I got a manuscript that I'm probably never going to use, but that's okay. It's like 10 hours of mining. I mean, it's AFK at least. I'm assuming I have Primal Stone Spirits. Wait, I might have stopped playing this account before... Wait, it might not be AFK. Oh, you have to use the old pickaxe to mine the ores. Oh. That's weird. So I have the mining with primal and switch on tick? Okay, I'm not doing that. Oh, you switch to Earth and Song every hit? I mean, that would be active at least. All right, I'll figure it out. You got 2D picks in 20 hours, then gave up? My team can get their own. Yeah, that's fair. I think that's exactly what I would do. That's the kind of grind. Like, here's the thing. The Dragon-Matic grind, I'd be so fine doing that for the boys, you know? Do that for the team, because I enjoy BGH. But... Did I get the lava mining stuff? Yeah, I have a fully fledged Imcando pickaxe right now. You can tool belt primal, it'll scale up. I thought that got patched, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I currently have primal in my tool belt though, so if that works, we're gaming. Yeah, I don't know if that's patched or not. Also, dude, doing Hunter Node with the Trapper outfit is kind of insane. Something I should do, possibly between hour 1 and hour 2, though, is I should get the engram that lets me also get Hunter fragments that I can turn into porters. May as well, right? Free porters are good. They help. All right, let's get the show on the road. Yeah, I will say this. For all of the belly aching about the tier 100 pickaxe, I'm going to feel very like accomplished having spent like 100 hours grinding it. You know what I mean? Is it bad that I'm going to feel good about that? Probably. Does it maybe mean there's something wrong with me? Yeah, probably. But I am going to feel like, I'm going to feel pretty goated when I roll up to the Gate of Elidness with a best in slot max perked pickaxe that required getting a dragon pickaxe, getting a second dragon pickaxe, doing a full quest line, then going to the lava flow mine, getting the full outfit, gilding the pickaxe, turning it into an Imcando, then doing a bunch of harps. Pickaxe is way easier than hatchet. Yeah, so right now I have the tier 90 hatchet. I've got the Ember and Glade one. And I'm probably going to stop there. Using that thieving engram perk while I was doing dwarf traders before nerf. Yeah, dude, Wazzy made a video loot from like 80 million thieving XP, and only upon watching that video did I realize that I could have got memory shards the whole time. Absolutely blew it. Wait, I wonder what my construction level is. This is 100% from Croesus, too. Like, I've done nothing but Croesus. Tell me I'm not, like, 20 mil construction. No, I'm actually just 99. Felt good upgrading it. I actually wanted to use it. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling. I haven't had a chance to try out the Ember and Glade Axe, but... yeah. I'm not going to say that the 110s, like... I think in general, they're kind of iron unfriendly with regard to, like, how much of a grind it is to make them. Wait. I don't need 110 smithing to make the tier 100 pickaxe, do I? No, right? Oh god. I hope not. Wait. I'm checking. Requires 100 mining to use. Okay. We know that. No, I don't? Okay, cool. I was about to say. That would suck. But I guess the reward for one-hand smithing is masterwork. It's not the pickaxe. You need 100? Okay, cool. I'm assuming it's boostable? If it's not, though, I gotta get 1,000,000 smithing XP. Which is fine. I have 5,000-ish Dark and Light Animica. So we're good on that front. How close do you be having 100 of each Wood Spirit for the Hatchet Bloom and Blight? Probably not very close. I don't even think I have 100 of each Stone Spirit for the Life and Death. We'll check when I'm not at Croesus though. Wiki, Primal Spirit, yeah. I want to check Primal Stone Spirits too, because I might have like none. All right, so far, feel like Croesus is going pretty okay. Oh, I sat up and almost knocked a coat hanger over. Now we're good. Down to 82 degrees, by the way. Here I'm grinding out perfects on my iron while complaining. Perf is so worth it on iron. It's actually unreal. Like, at least at the end of that grind, you get a really cool place. I don't know why they didn't include Croesus in the rare drop buff. Yeah, I'm not sure about that either, because it honestly would have been really good. But alas. Congrats on hammer. Let's do it. Give. Can you imagine? We go again. This is gonna be a nice 9-kill hour though, which is good. Also, the cat wants to say hi. Hi, buddy. You're so large. Do you guys want to see the cat in 2K? Does he look even bigger? Do you look even bigger? With more pixels? Like how long he is. All right. I gotta start the kill. Sorry, team. I apologize. Okay, let's go. Holding a cat like a gun? Yeah, look how big he is. What do you want me to do? Such a high definition cat. I'll take it. Yeah, he is definitely like a lot of cat. When is next Locked In episode? I recorded most of the audio for it yesterday night. All of the VODs are cut. My guess for upload schedule is midweek. I'm going to try to get my exit kill testing video out and then Locked In towards this weekend. That is my guess. Maybe end of this weekend? It's a really long video, though. It's the most progress by a long shot. Like, I think it's gone from, like, 100 to 200 hours per episode to, like... The mole is free of fungus. It's a crazy amount. If you combine up the whole group, it's like, yeah, because now that the whole group is PVM ready, it's been a really, really hard episode to put together just because what we're having to do is we have to include everybody's grinds, right, in one video. And that's difficult for a number of reasons. One reason is people watching are expecting the content to be me. So we have to do a lot of like me voice-overing other people's progression stuff. And like, we're trying to do something new too for like Legos' Raziel arc. We're trying to do like a confessional where I'm interviewing him about it. There's a lot to figure out, but yeah, the end result should be a really good like hour-plus long video with a ton of progress. Love the recent Zuck video. Thank you. I'm really glad you liked it. I also really need to get on it for giving Pup more uploads because Pup has asked me for more uploads. He wants more videos to edit. So I need to really, really get on that. That's why every night it's been work and then stream. And then after work and stream, it has just been, like I'm literally editing or recording until I'm going to bed. And that's been the last long while. The Catling gun? Oh, I like that. Pup is a beast? Well, I mean, here's the thing. It was a little weird working with Pup during the Zuck video because the Zuck video was such a big upload and it took so long. It was a big video. But now that that video is off his plate, he basically doesn't have projects and he wants projects, which is great for me because he's a super talented editor. And I've said this before with anyone I work with, and this applies to like future people that I haven't met yet, but I always want to work with talented people in whatever field you're in. If you think you can help with the stuff that I'm doing, or you want to learn, or you're, you know, whatever else, like I will do everything I can to make a role for you and give you stuff that you can do. Good example of that is like Pup wanted to have a good experience trying to edit for me. I already have a primary editor. So we found a way to give him projects and give him work as well in a way that he could really excel. And that's worked out super, super well. I love your hacked account restart videos. Ooh, I'm glad to hear that because they might be making a return as early as next weekend. Like this weekend coming up. That is one of the options for while we work on this pickaxe is you guys can watch me painstakingly clear my entire bank on my main account. Also known as hacking myself. My account was hacked and replaced with Croesus. That's the only thing I'm allowed to do. And there we go. A kill is a kill is a kill. I also wonder if any of the comments from Croesus are gonna fire me up enough to be like, yeah, we could keep doing this. When you go to hack an account, you end up hacking your own. Yeah, the scary thing is I was playing my main this morning, and I have a full bank on my main. So I'm going to have to go from a full bank on my main to an empty bank on my main. Cutting willows on my Ironman and listening to Billie Eilish. Am I depressed? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna say no, because there's nothing wrong with some Billie Eilish. You're chilling. But also, the willow tree is unequivocally the saddest tree in the entire game. Just the way that it is structured. It literally, it looks like it's crying. So you might be. Here if you need anything. I can hack you so you don't have to. DM me on Discord to find out more. I'm actually in, dude. If there was a service I could pay to remove everything from my bank for a week and then give it back when I needed it, I'd be all in. All right, Croesus kill 8 check-in. I'm still feeling okay. I don't feel like my life is over. I just barely got max points, though. That's a little scary. Rev up the keepsake keys. I have an absolute shipment of keepsake keys on my account. I used to spend a stupid amount of money buying them, and it was the absolute worst. And now, I can't remember what it was. I actually can't remember if... Either when I was in my mod RS guy arc, either I got permission to give myself a stupid amount of keepsake keys, either that happened, or there was like a humble bundle with keepsake keys. I can't remember. But either way, I think my main has like the max stack of rune coins. I can't remember via what what avenue that was, but now, yeah. Can trade it to an alt account? Yeah. So I do have an alt I usually use for that, but part of it too is like I have a loot tab that I should just sell. That's a big part of it. But yeah, I'd like to do a rebuild this weekend. That's where I was going with that. If I can. If it's not ready this weekend, I would do a next weekend. Wait, no, that's a lie. Next weekend is my anniversary. I will not be streaming next weekend, so let's do it this weekend. Can you imagine? Anna comes all the way to Canada for our anniversary. I say, sorry, I'm doing a 24-hour rebuilding challenge. I think after the stream ended, I'd have to do an IRL 24-hour rebuilding my marriage challenge. I feel like I'd lose a couple points. I mean, we could find out, though. We could see if I'm as good of a rebuilder IRL as I am in-game. I am pretty good in-game. I think I could do it. I'd pay 1 million bonds for a bank cleaning service. I mean, people do that. I know for a fact that people pay money to have people clean their bank. I would assume that probably died with Jagex accounts. But, you know. Also, something I'm noticing about 2K, the stream delay is elongating. Yeah, it's definitely a lot longer than I would want it to be. That's something to keep an eye out for. I think next stream I'll be back in 1080p. Even though it looks really nice. Just because it's hard streaming with this much delay. It literally feels like I'm doing like a PvP event. Like I could go into the wildy right now, Scald. I could run all the way out of the wildy and then nobody would be, like, no one would get to me. But yeah, it's been a fun experiment though. But yeah, I do apologize if I'm late to reading any messages. I'm probably not ignoring you. I mean, I might be, but I'm probably not. You're married? Congrats. I am married. I got a wife and everything. She just unfortunately goes to a different country. Not sure what the delay currently is. I think it's like... I want to say it's at least 15 or 20 seconds, and I'm used to it being like 2 seconds. How do you decide what to trash on your bank on an iron? I don't trash much on my iron. Because I think almost everything has a use. Yeah, I like to hold on to stuff on my iron when I can. Defeated 1037 Croesus. I have defeated 928. "17 seconds? Damn, yeah. That doesn't sound like much. It's kind of funny because back in the day, like when I first started streaming, I feel like that was very common as a stream delay. But now, if it's any more than 2 seconds, like it throws me off my game a bit. Oh, I finished making my dino arrows. Nice. Yeah, that's definitely not a good trade-off, though. 450 Croesus, no Torix Hammer, 1 Spore Hammer. So what drops are you missing? I always like playing with other hardcores when I can. There are so few of us, dude. Like, I think even Tall and Manly right now is in the top, like, couple hundred on the high scores. Like, just ridiculous. There's a cat biting my leg. That's okay. I feel nothing. I wonder if I ignore him, if he's going to bite me more, or if he's going to give up. You're missing gloves, legs, and pet. Okay. No, bad. You've got 2 hammers? Oh, no. Wait, maybe it really just is a skill issue. That'd be too bad. Sacred Spirit, give. Oops, I healed the boss. My bad. Okay, I tried to move Pippin out of the way. He's got the planted feet perk. Do you like streaming is easier or harder with lower delay? Oh, it's way easier with no delay. No delay makes it a million times easier. Because you can get real-time feedback to the things you're saying. It'd be kind of like if you were like trying to like do like a comedy show, like stand-up, but everyone was instructed to only laugh 15 seconds after a joke made them laugh. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of... if it was like this every day, it would like actually drive me through the wall. For a single day, it's cool to try it out, but oh my god. Thank you guys for kills. The first Croesus hour in the new era. What do you got, free boss? Here we go. I didn't even max points. Oh no. I think I should do another hour for my Reaper. I could do one more. Any returners? I do want to check my loot though. All right. Here's the question, chat. How long, or sorry, how many seeds do you think I'm going to have? Like the new seeds, the dark, okay, the dark and scary seeds. I think I'm going to have 20. I got to feed my cat. Honestly, me too. Try to live notification. It took 20 seconds to come through. You did okay. Okay, Sven is out. That's okay. I can find a fill. Okay, that's one. I'm gonna win. Sad to see layoffs for RS3? Me too. I was really sad about it. Alright, did I win? 8 seeds, 13 mil, some godly grapevines. Yeah. That's not terrible. You could definitely do worse. Okay. I'm actually going to feed my cat really quick as well. Can we watch feeding him in 2K? Is there any floor in frame? Like if I go full screen? Not really. I don't think there's a good way for me to do it. But yeah, I will be right back in like probably 45 seconds, and then we'll find something to do. All right. Okay. Cat has been fed. Chat. Is anyone interested in Croesus? That is my question. While I do my star blooms. Also, wait, dude, why is my ecto file not... There we go. Cool. It's a boss that chill but makes money. Don't feel like continuing my Glacier streak. I would go to the PVME website and go under boss revenue. They have the GB per kill at every boss in RuneScape. So that is a good option. Come through. Croesus is lit. Mark is just like trying to get people to go to Croesus. No, it is really hard, right? If you don't know people that do Croesus, you can basically never do Croesus. Miss Merrill's coming in. Easy. Huge. So now we only need one more gamer. Wouldn't a mass be easiest? No, because you need enough points to get drops, unfortunately. So you actually have to do it in fours. And you have a +1 too? Unreal. That is absolutely sick. Great work. That's deeply convenient. I have Croesus log. I'm literally doing this for fun. Wait, actually? Do you guys remember a few years ago when Jagex put out like data and they said that Croesus is the most popular boss in RuneScape? Y'all remember that, right? I'm not hallucinating that. That was crazy. Who wants to do it? All right. Time to find out what people want to do. I feel like no one likes, nobody seems to like Hunter. So I feel like I'm going to end up doing Hunter again, but we'll see. Maybe not. Someone do a wellness check on Mark? I don't know. Okay, so we've got a woodcutter. All right, yeah. I mean, I've got the Reaper. I may as well do it. I think for Croesus, I don't think I want to do a susathon, but the odd Croesus Reaper here and there, I gotta do it. I could do mining, fishing, woodcutting, or hunter. Ooh, any. Ooh, I could do fishing. Okay, so Hyphus, fish. Merrill, mining. Mark, woodcutting, and then that gives me hunter. No. Merrill, hunter, Mark, woodcutting, and I will try mining. Never done it. Perfect. Is that from people massing it? It's possible. I honestly, and maybe this is a bit of an investigation, but I question the data that says Croesus is that popular. Okay. Is there anything special I need for mining at Croesus? I'm assuming no. Mining keep shouldn't do anything because it's not a core ore. Should I bring my newly augmented Imcando? No. Aura and Juju. Okay, perfect. Uh-oh. Wait, I can fix it. I can fix it. I can fix it. Transfer. Saved. Okay, do that, do that, do that. Grab some of those, and then grab Harmony Moss, and then grab crystal tree blossoms. Easy. All right. Let's roll. Yeah, I'm actually not sure if I'm going to enjoy mining, but I figure it makes sense to try something new. Shouldn't do the same thing every time. Is it better to bring an augmented pickaxe or use the tier 100 in my tool belt? I'm assuming tier 100 in my tool belt is better than an Imcando. Yeah, probably. All right. Save the preset and let's get it. I'm shocked to even have Perfect Plus. I mean, I did max the account. Not like giga inefficiently. What's Juju Mining do for Croesus? I'm assuming it gives you a chance of getting double ores or something. Wiki Croesus Mining. Or maybe this is PVME. Maybe the PVME has this. Yeah, probably does. PVME. And then after this, I want to go to the Chaos Star Battlefield and I want to plan out our next adventure. Okay. Croesus mining node. Okay, I got no idea. I think we're fine. We're just gonna go. Supreme Quarry Master? Perfect. Oh, this is nice too because the hunter gets to start too. Mining. Okay. I just think maybe we need to be in Tega's corner to get the Tega's core hammer. You know? Guys, have in general for Croesus, you do other plots besides your own skill too? True, true. All right. I'm good to go whenever. Thank you guys so much for coming. Coming down to Croesus. Dude, if I get this drop, I'm gonna be so happy. It's gonna be the opposite of a crash out. Like it'll be like literally reverse crash out. Yeah, I'm also assuming this doesn't do anything. Yeah, definitely not. Ooh. Holy moly. Look at all the PVMers in Clan Tall today. Getting drops. All right, let's go. Time to find out that I hate the mining node. Wait, I didn't get an ore on my first swing. Yeah, Perfect Plus is awesome. It gives you every Juju effect at once. Should have brought a Hunter Cape instead of Mining Cape. Oh, is it better to get my Rot from the Hunter node maybe? Might be. I don't know. I'm new here. Sorry, there's a bit of a stream delay. Don't worry, there won't be tomorrow. This is the last day of stream delay escape. Also, I'm assuming I meant to Fortic mine, or does it not make a difference? Oh, maybe there is no stamina bar. Oh, there isn't one. Oh, okay. So I just mine. According to Google, the opposite of crash out is ascend. You know what? You're right. I'm going to ascend. I couldn't agree more. That is what it's going to feel like. Yeah, so there doesn't appear to be Fortic mining. I think I just wait here. Plus, I'm making every perfect Juju potion when I found out Perfect Plus exists. Yeah, dude. Perfect Plus is the most goated potion in the whole game. It literally lasts for 4 hours and gives you every perfect Juju at once, and it doesn't require any of the vines or any of the nonsense. Unreal. Okay, so you guys would recommend getting my Rot from the Hunter node when I'm there? I guess. I'm not gonna lie, this is going a little slower than I would have hoped, but I also think I'm just used to Hunter node, which is really fast.
We need more Ataga statue.
Move. Or I could just stay here. Why don't I just stay here? Yeah, so I've got 5 rot. Okay, I think we'll be fine. Void Chichi, thank you for the RNG. I appreciate it. That is very appreciated and very helpful. Yeah, let me just chill here. Core hammer helps stun for mining? Yeah. I'm just assuming I won't be slowing anybody down. We'll see, though. As long as I'm not slowing anyone down, I'm fine to mine. Definitely get a rod at hunt. Got it. Okay, yeah, so I'd get my rot from there as I pass through. Got it. Okay, then we hit that. Ooh, this is a little more strenuous, chat. Look at us. All right, I think we'll be fine though. I presume, yeah. Yeah, timing-wise, we're still good. Cool. How do I lower my invention level for scraps perk? So what I would recommend doing is stand outside of God Wars Dungeon 1. If you stand outside there, you lose 1 level every like 10 seconds. You're just assuming? Yep. But yeah, maybe what's going to happen is the game is going to say, oh, wow, you seem to be struggling to mine. Maybe you need a core hammer. And then we get a core hammer. I'm genuinely, yeah, they say like Olympic athletes do this, but an important part of sports psychology is you need to like imagine yourself winning the gold medal and like accepting it. And like, that's like an actual thing that is important to do. That's how I feel right now at Croesus. It is on my mind.
Awaken the indomitable fisher.
That's how that works? Yep. That's me. So I feel like I am, in this instance, I am the Olympic athlete. Also, that was pretty good. We're actually fine for time. Everyone's got their statue up. Nice. Cool. Notice reviewer perspective, also player. Chasing one specific drop at a pool drop sucks. Hey, you are preaching to the choir. I honestly think if I needed one thing, I wouldn't be doing this. But because I need 2, I'm open to it. Is that why Raksha Grandmaster took me 15 hours? Yes, you didn't envision it. Exactly. All right, let's go. To the middle. So what full best slot, necromancy melee, tons of boss hours on my belt. Arsenal BLM garbage and doesn't respect your time. I feel like, yeah, I agree. Your 4.4k Raksha kills without a Kriko? Oh no. Just get the drop, bro. It's not that hard. How easy will boss this to get into as a max player who's never done the boss before? Okay, so in terms of how hard it is to take down the boss, it's super easy. The most difficult thing by far about Croesus is you basically need 4 people to either learn it together or do it with. That is like the only hard part. Everything else about Croesus is very chill. Any drops? Nope. Mark, that's my spot. Chased him out. Get away. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Wait, I got max points, right? Yeah, I did. Cool. Nice. Wait to say, I sure hope I got max points. Yeah, we're good. But yeah, so the boss itself is super simple. It's just finding people to do it. It's a boss as well that it's actually, I believe it's the best money-making skilling in the whole game. I think that's real. Oh my goodness, no. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a real thing. So that's cool. It's like, even just doing what I'm doing right now, I think it averages out to like 60 mil an hour or more. So that always helps. If a method is good money, it's more likely you'll find people to do it, but... Also, mains being able to do it with irons helps too. Last day with my dude for the first time, it was really chill and fun. Nice. Yeah, no, it is not a hard boss. It just requires like someone explaining you how to do it, and it does require pretty good like skilling tools depending on what node you're doing. Like right now, I'm barely able to keep up on the mining node, and I'm using a tier 100 pickaxe with a supreme aura and the outfit and a perfect plus potion too. I don't know if some of those don't make a difference. Some of them probably don't, but. Crypt Bloom grind? Yeah, so basically for pushing a 2k Zammy, I would prefer to do it with 5-piece Crypt Bloom, and I currently have 4-piece. And then the other thing too, and this is sort of more important, I would say, is I don't have the Spore Hammer. So I literally have best in slot range, fully elite Dracolich, and a tier 100 Bow of the Last Guardian that I can't use because I don't have the hammer. So it is kind of bad that I don't have that done. According to the wiki, it's only 2 mil an hour better than Gate. Yeah. That's still an amount though. Mining cape doesn't work. Yeah, so next time someone banks, I'll swap my mining cape for a hunter cape. It's assuming you get 20 kills an hour. I think 20 kills an hour is winnable at the Gate. Dude, when I've got my tier 100 pickaxe augmented, we're going to be absolutely cooking the Gate. Now, I'm going to be the goat of validness once I got the whole setup. I'm like unironically looking forward to it. I think it's going to be super fun to spend all this time grinding a tier 100 pickaxe and then actually like doing a good job at the Gate. What does Spore Hammer do? It's the only way to get Death Spore arrows. And they are like a fundamental part of ranging. You know what I realized too when I bank? I should also grab my butterfly net. Yeah, may as well.
Bring more to Sana.
There we go. Yeah, it's weird not doing Hunter Node after all this time and all these kills. Not in a bad way, though.
Sana's statue can be restored.
Am I going for combat achievements at any point? Yes, that's the whole plan of bringing this account back. Is I want to do combat mastery aura on a hardcore Ironman. It is going to be an absolutely insane arc. So what we're doing right now is this is like the pre-series arc where I'm more or less preparing myself. Getting a lot of the stuff I need, a lot of the supplies I need to make the series the best it possibly can be and give me the best chance of winning, right? We're not talking about something that, you know, we could be willy-nilly about. This is something that literally no one has ever done before in RuneScape history. No one has done it. And yeah, so that's why we're back at Croesus. Because if I can get these last couple drops, it helps my chances a ton. Even if I just get one of the 2 drops, that helps my chances a ton. And my main account? My main account has Master Aura already. At some point, I think I will go to Grandmaster, though. I think you guys have convinced me that you'd like to watch me do it, so I'll probably do it. I'd say after a Masket. Maybe after a Masket before Leagues? We could hit a little Grandmaster arc? Wonder how much Star Bloom Seeds are. I'm sure someone in chat knows. I know a lot of people have been just like farming them like crazy to sell them. Right, woodcutting mid. Huge. No one has said it. Bro's forgetting he's going to go down at Comeback Kid and have to end the arc at the very start? Nah. So I will say this. The Comeback Kid day is going to be terrifying. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up on my main and I will literally spend an entire stream on my main. I'm going to go until I get it like 10 times in a row on my main. Yeah, I was muted because the thing that I unplugged my microphone. I bumped the hanger that's holding up my computer. That's my bad. Sorry, team. Okay. What I was saying is the plan for Comeback Kid. The plan for Comeback Kid is I'm going to go on my main until I can literally do it like 10 times in a row. And then on the same day, we'll go do the same thing we did on the main on the hardcore. That is what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. What's the most dangerous master achievement other than 2K Zam? Ooh, it's a good question. There are a lot of dangerous ones, to be honest with you. I'm not looking forward to even the one where you can't move for the Zuck conduit for a long time. Like, that's kind of scary. There are a lot of scary ones that I'm just not looking forward to at all. Zammy Master Speed Killer is terrifying because you kind of need to go guns blazing. Any good drops of Croesus? Nothing yet, but it's been a good first couple hours, actually. I'm not hating it. I'm hoping, though, you know the thing, and everyone knows this is true. There's 100% a real thing. When you leave RuneScape for a bit, like you quit for like 6 months, and then you come back, and then you get a drop immediately, the second you come back. So my expectation is we're at Croesus to use our early bird beginner's luck drop on one of the things that we need. That's sort of the plan. So yeah, that's also partially why we're here today. Could do it Couchy and whoever was Joe and have a literal spreadsheet for it. Yeah, so Sven actually sent me 2 ways to do it where you just calculate the pushback. And you do it completely Gigabrain style, where the pushback is calculated. So you say there are this many attacks, there are this many blues. This will set you up so that on this blue bomb you get the pushback here. So that is exactly what the plan is. There are 2 different weeks to do it. You could do it on, I think, Purple Bomb or TS. And I believe, yeah, one of them is 9 squares of pushback, one is 10. Looking extra hot in 1440p. Thank you, CK. The only problem is there is a lot of stream delay. Like, it's very clear there's no low latency mode. So I might have to retire the 1440p until Twitch can sort that out, but it's been very cool. Telo speeds? Yeah, Telo speeds are a little scary, I guess, because, yeah, if you die, you die. But I think the times themselves are pretty lenient for Master. Also, hi, Falco. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Came a parent and then came back 10 months later. Got 2 lanterns at Raziel. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wait, does that mean to get the core hammer, I need to have a kid? Or, I mean, here's the thing. I'm missing 2 drops. So, do we think I need 2 kids? Pause, champ? I'll tell you right now, I will do just about anything for these drops. I will do just about whatever it takes. Name your kid Soulbound Lantern. Not Augmented Soulbound Lantern? Wait, why wouldn't I want an augmented kid? Just putting that out there. I can sell you mine, but they're pretty low quality. I'm not so worried about the quality. I'm 32, but you can adopt me. You're 5 years my senior. I don't think that... Can you adopt someone older than you? Wait. I'm assuming that's not a thing you can do. Uh-oh. Yeah, we still got it. Don't worry. I was trying to make a bad joke in Twitch chat. What a skill issue. Holy moly. clean. So bring my iron again after jam for a while. Don't have Dowser on the iron, so I'm stuck at gate. Hey, that's gonna be me soon, Falco. That's literally where I'm headed. I am gate bound. I feel like Kilsa's now just using sound alerts to figure out what the stream delay is. Which is valid. It's kind of funny. I would do the same.
Awaken the prodigious woodcraft.
There we go. Nice. All right, and let's get it. Try doing div without the Dowser, and I can't go back to Dunk Relic after Dowser. You know what? I did the exact same thing. And there's no shame in that, but no, it's definitely just so much better. Yeah, isn't fish the worst mid to have? It looks like we're all maxed fishing. Should be fine. Oh wait, of course the fish mid. It was fish mid last time too. So Falco, here's a question. What happened to your group Ironman? Did it like disband? Did something go awry? Or did you just finish what you were doing? Any drops? Nope. 471 though. Holy smokes. Dude, my points are so inconsistent. What's the highest points in morale, combat, seafaring a captain and player in ports can have? I don't know if they're like some crazy super rare captains, but my best captains have like 900 or 800 in like whatever their best attribute is. I've been doing a lot of ports lately. This is definitely the best Ironman playing I've ever done. My stream delay on mobile is 18 seconds. Yeah, so it's going to be around 18 seconds for everybody, no matter what quality you're watching in. So it's very, very clear that like Twitch is like low latency mode that they usually use and like everyone has on by default. It's just not available in 2K. So this was an experiment stream. I love how nice everything looks, but we're definitely going to go back to low latency. The latency is just way more important than the visual quality. But it's also like, I'm testing it out. It's in beta, right? So that's something that's good for me to pass on to Twitch and be like, hey guys, so pros, looks stunning, unreal, loved having a 2K VOD. Cons, I feel like I'm playing a game of broken telephone. It's just so hard to be interactive. I'm sure this is great for the kind of, like, for streamers that aren't very interactive. I'm sure this is just like a win-win-win-win-win, but... We started at 5, then 2 weeks later we're down to 4, then 3 weeks after that we're down to 3, and now we're down to just me. Unlucky. Yeah, that is definitely the pitfall of the group Ironman. That's why, like, obviously there were some tense moments in Locked In, and there were definitely points where I wasn't sure if we were going to make it, but I'm really glad we made it to the end. Like, it's just hard to do that big of a commitment with that many people. Obviously, we did lose one, but that's okay. Also, downgrade by CGM to GM so I can play with others since I'm the only one in my group really playing. Yeah, that might be the play too. I mean, unless you're pumping high scores, the competitive aspect doesn't make a huge difference other than like knowing that you earned the things that you got, which for some people that can be like a super, super important thing. Like, that's the most important thing. But for others, doesn't really matter. NGL, I didn't think you guys were going to make it. I mean, there were definitely points where I didn't think we would. But I actually think we made it longer and like drama free than I would say most group irons. To be entirely honest.
Army statue. Bendy's statue can be restored. Now, rekindle Tiger's spirit.
Slowly watching the VODs CGIM. Since now you're doing hardcore, I can watch the live stream. Oh, yeah, got it. Because you didn't want spoilers, right? Makes sense. I would do fair. That is still going to apply for the hardcore, because when I bring the series back... I don't know if any of this will be on YouTube, though. All of this might be a Twitch exclusive. Moral of the story for style lock group Ironman is range sucks, yeah. I mean, range sucks until it doesn't, right? It's the weakest style until it's the best style.
Bendy will answer our call.
It worked out for you? You had people join you from another group? Ooh, yeah, that's a good way to do it too. Drama free. I mean, you know what I mean. Really thankful my group of friends haven't really had any drama. Then again, we're all a bunch of degens, so we're all just playing a bunch. Yeah, that's fair. YouTube expects quality, not Croesus. Dude, the most watched clip in the video is going to be when I get the hammer on the same kill as I get the Crypt Bloom gloves. And then it is going to be a reverse crash out of epic proportions. Range the weakest. It's the weakest until you have full best in slot. And then it's the strongest. That's the problem with range. So we did a data stream the other week. And one of the things that came out of the data stream was that 50% of people that use range have a tier 95 bow, the Last Guardian. So basically, and that was the most skewed of every, like for melee, people use tier 80s, tier 82s, tier 84s, tier 86s, tier 89s. Like people use different things all the way up the ladder. Necromancy, like a lot of people use tier 90 and then a lot of people use tier 95. Magic, people use tier 90, tier 92, so people use the Inquisitor staff. And then range, it's like literally no one using it at all, and then Fasoa. Or sorry, no one uses it at all, and then Bolg. Is that a cope or a delusional? Isn't coping and delusion, aren't they both kind of the same thing? Group of IBA played RuneScape as clanmates for the last 15 years and met IRL several times. Nice. Yeah. No, Group Ironman is definitely a mode for specific, situations. But CGM to full Razio gear at 300 KC, starting to catch a grind. Zammy, hardwood carrot pack suck. Also on the same grind on the irons. I figured just go back to iron. Yeah, fair enough. If no one's going to help you anyway. All right. Any droppers? Nope. Dude, I'm getting a lot of points, though. All right. Mr. MVP? I'm range only, and it's painful right now. Yeah. Dude, this next locked-in episode on YouTube is absolutely insane for progression. It is literally the... It's got, like... Carapac arc, it's got the entire Zuck arc, it's got the entire Ambi arc, it's got the entire Raziel arc from Legos. It is just... There was a clip of me farming racks for like 10 hours to get like, I don't know, 7 drops or something. And it literally wasn't fast-paced enough to make it into the video. Just like 8 rack loots that were all drops. And I'm not even sure if it's going to end up in the final cut. Because there was so much stuff to cover. They should really make bolts better. I'm kind of two minds, right? I think if crossbows and bolts get made better, then people complain that the Bolg is bad. And people are only going to use one of the two. I think finding the balance of making both good is, I don't want to say easier said than done, but it's definitely a tall order. to make both good for different things. It's doable, but I also do think that people are like generally happy with range being the really hard to get into style that's the best. Like, I don't think that ever changes unless you're thinking make bolts so good and user-friendly that people stop using any of the other styles and start ranging at the mid-level. Like, I don't think it's a problem that range is bad until it's good, I guess. Is a better way to put that. But yeah, if someone's got the Death Star plans, if someone's got the designs to make that work, I'm in.
Clear the mole of fungus. Croesus starves. We need more.
Sarah and Godbow Gang, poor. Yeah, I feel like STB camp is actually probably pretty good. I don't know that for sure. I saw a Reddit post today, and it was someone talking about asking why the Bow of the Last Guardian was so cheap. And I'm not sure what's going on there. Like, is it cheap? I didn't know what's... Hello.
Hi, we're wearing the same t-shirt.
Yes, that would be amazing. Also, you can close my door if you want.
Oh no, you're good.
Okay, yeah, sweet. That would be great.
I got a club sandwich, and we got like a spicy chicken burger.
Oh, it's you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, I will do the same thing as Andy, and I will pay you back as well.
Oh no, it's mom getting it.
Oh, even easier.
Yeah. Okay, so a spicy chicken sandwich?
That sounds great.
Okay, sounds good.
Awesome, thank you.
Restore Tiger stats.
Score! That was my sister asking me if I wanted food because they're ordering food.
Power me, spirit.
That's a win. That's just... What a huge day. Yes, I would like food. Sounds good to me. Bolga's cheaper than Fasoa. Okay. Wait, how much is...
Bendy's statue can be restored.
How much is it, though? I don't know the price of anything. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. I'm getting absolutely cooked, dude. I can't hunt. I can't catch. I can't see. Okay. Run an ad to pay them back quicker. Well, no, because I wasn't sure if it was my sister and her boyfriend ordering food, in which case that is a pay you back moment. And then she said, don't worry about it. It's my stepmom is getting everybody dinner. So even easier. That's just a win is a win is a win. Bolga's 1.6, so it's 1.8. Okay, that's fine. That's not like... Considering how much easier it is to farm a Bolg than it is to farm a Fasoa at high end rages with the kill times people are getting now, kind of makes sense. Dude, you guys know Mini Elliot, the world-renowned Twitch streamer and Twitch chatter and Zamorak killer? Bro has a 455 kill time at 2K Zamorak. 455. Just ridiculous, man.
Remove the fungus at Croesus' base.
Fasoa's 1.8? Fine, I'm going to care back. I think Fasoa's probably kind of stonks right now, because you got to remember, right? The elite player meta is not the thing that most people will do. The thing that most people do is the casual player meta. And the casual player meta is the Fasoa, for sure. Well, or Necromancy, depending on how casual we're talking. But the casual player who doesn't like Necromancy meta. And you got Ralph grinding out a Bolg every 7 hours. It kind of checks. Yup. Start with the matters for speed kill. What suggestions you have? What style are you using? Do 2 kills per trip, though, at least. So first kill, AFK on phase 3 to get 25% corruption. And then you can start the next kill, do 25% more damage. That is a good play. Also, sorry, someone in chat had a Zamorak question earlier. They asked me for help, and I read it in my head. I was like, I'll get back to that. Give me 1 second. And then I forgot to. And I am so sorry, but if you still have a Zamrock question, I maybe got you. All right, in 3, in 2, in 1. Please. Nope. Dude, I just scraped by 422 points. That is not what you want at all. GM? Wow, Elliot's here flexing? That's crazy. EZK is 1.2? What did EZK... Did it crash when it came out bungled? Yeah, I'm assuming it did. What alternatives can you use to disrupt and shield, i.e. divert resonance? There is nothing as good as disrupt for P7, to be entirely honest with you. Disrupt is really good on P7. Like, if you really wanted to, you could like you can reflect. Vitpot reflect is pretty good, actually, yeah. If you don't have disrupt, just Vitpot reflect. That's the winning formula. Why am I doing Croesus? I'm doing Croesus because my hardcore Ironman is somehow at 940 kills, and I'm missing 3 of the drops, 2 of which I would actually quite like for the next era on the account. So I thought we would do a little bit of Croesus right now. I'm actually definitely more interested in doing the Gate of Olympus, but before I can do the Gate of Olympus, I need the tier 100 pickaxe, and that is just like a huge slog. So we're doing a little bit of Croesus, and then after that, I want to do Chaos Dwarf Battlefield while I figure out exactly what I need for the tier 100 pickaxe. I'll say it was 100 rage, yeah. 100 rage, imagine you could probably just delete Sammy wearing a rod and just not use any defensives. So here's the thing about that, right? It is kind of similar to like the PvME advice that a lot of people hate, where someone goes like, like, how do you deal with the minions at Magister? And then everyone just insta replies, just don't get them, just skip them. And it's like, I definitely agree. It would be good to strive for just a skip P7, but what I have found, especially with players who are like newer to PVMing, they lose a ton of game ticks all the time. So even like anything remotely time sensitive, you have to tack on a bunch of ticks just as learning is happening. So in my experience, that isn't like perfect advice. Because like I'm expecting they actually probably do have a big bomb. Even though you could argue they shouldn't have a big bomb, they probably do. Easy to crash when they just really say it. How many flew into the game at once, and then it's leveling out again. Makes sense. Hit them with the Magister has minions. Yeah. No, it is a shame too, because I think like even if it is in some instances good advice, it can make people feel bad. And if someone feels bad, they're not going to go back to a place and ask for help. And like, I know for a fact, I've heard countless times from people that they've had a bad experience in the PvME. And I'm like, what do you mean you've had a bad experience in PvME? And then so I always ask like, okay, what happened? Because like, I've not had any bad experiences there. I know the people that own it. I know they care a lot. And it's like, yeah, so I asked for help on how to do this. And I felt like they were elitists because they just told me to skip it. Which I don't know how to do. And it's like, you know what? That's actually fair. That would probably make just about anybody feel kind of bad. So yeah, anyway. I'm like very mindful of that. So if someone's asking how to deal with a mechanic, I'm going to explain the mechanic, even if they shouldn't necessarily be getting the mechanic. EZK stonks, dude. EZK is so good. I'm really excited to get an EZK on this account. And then one-shot racks for the master timer. Gonna be great. I unironically didn't know that Magister had minions. Yeah. That was maybe a bad example, because I think it's very reasonable to skip minions. But I think it comes up a lot at Telos. It's like, oh, what do I do for this so much power? So the good advice would be to like, Surge Disruption Shield or Vitpot or Spirit Shield, but I think a lot of people just get barraged with, you're getting us so much power, just skip it. And it's like, how do you feel letting Revo keep casting while players are moving? I think it should be a thing. Yeah. I think it's better. I think there shouldn't be a movement check that is like the Zuck pillar where it's like, oh, guess you have to use manual. It doesn't really make sense to me. I think before the cease ability existed, yes, absolutely. But the cease ability exists specifically for that purpose. The whole point of cease is that your character stops blasting. So yeah, absolutely. That should be a thing. 1,000,000%. Was that a deal with the second set of roots P2 Solak? No, the real one you want is the frail creatures, it's time to die mechanic. And actually, if you go back into my Solak guide, I actually do show how to do that mechanic. And people in chat are like, what's the frail creatures time to die mechanic? There's a mechanic at Solak. Hold up, I got you. I guarantee you guys, this is not at the PVME. The PVME does not have tech like this. Anima Storm, Anima Rain, Arm Climb Tornado, Root Arrow. Easy. Solak is going to state, it's time to die, and will stop moving. He will then launch 3 roots directly in front of him that deal mass damage. Simply surge or run behind him and resume attacking. That's... See? The Root Arrow! Some of y'all probably didn't even know that that was a mechanic. I am, in this kill, 15 minutes into this kill on phase 2. Unreal. But I did get the feedback from some people that they were like, I'm really embarrassed about this, but I unironically got that one time. Did I win? Nope. Actually, should I put Anna on blast? I mean, you guys already know at this point. She semi-recently learned how to solo Solak. And she didn't know what she was doing. She's done 1,000 duos with me, but she's never soloed. And I believe I asked her how it went. I was like, oh, how did solo go? Because I think she got 1 kill and she died a bunch of times. And her kill time, like for her first kill, now she gets kills at like 7 or 8 minutes or whatever it is. But her first kill was like 15 or 16 minutes or something. It was really, really slow because she was learning and she didn't know what she was doing. And when we duo Solak, I base as well. So we hit all the DPS checks. And on top of that, she doesn't need to worry about like the flow of the fight or where to go. And I believe she just sent me a screenshot of Solak saying, frail creatures, it's time to die, as an indication of how her hour went. I got the Blight Tornado 3 weeks ago. Oh yeah, I still get that sometimes. I genuinely, when I mess up, it's definitely not, like in the last year, I've definitely seen that mechanic. %100%. The old days when you had to solo a duo scaled Solak, yeah, that was a time period. Oops. Not a good example. There's something weird about if all of a sudden you need to change abilities. The point of no return RS3. Oh, you mean for the Revo thing? Yeah. No, that's definitely what makes it tough. Is like, it might be too late. When the tornado comes and you just ulted, you can tank it without Cade. Apparently, allegedly. According to a friend of mine that this happened to, you can actually Vitpot reflect and sit in a shield dome. And every hit will be like 800. According to my friend, obviously. But Killstar's take on my free is I come from FF where I can spam my buttons and it takes the input. Some reason why I do that in RS3 feels clunky and I get frustrated. Interesting. I wonder if that's like unironically a tick system thing. But like not in like a copy way. In an actual way. Wait, am I in the wrong spot? No, we're chilling. We're chilling. Let me cook. How about a Solak kill? In the past years, I haven't gotten any mechanics at all. What an animal. You got a 1 KC Shard of Genesis. Congratulations. What are you going to do with your newfound wealth? Dude, what? No! Help! Wait, that's actually fine. I needed rod anyway. Oh, I didn't need that much, though. Did I? Wait, that's not the one that I make. I need to make this one. Yeah, okay, cool. This is not going terribly well. I will be the first to say. FF would do the same when it's cueable, but there are just no intervals. Okay, got it. Yeah. Dude, Art, you need to be very careful. Well, you know this obviously from like when you were super duper giga RS3, but a lot of people that don't like have a lot of experience in the game blame like everything on the tick system as a blanket. So a lot, like I'd say 99% of the tick system related complaints are not the tick system at all. It's just like playing on a high ping world. So that's like, that might be the first time I've heard like a very genuine, legitimate tick system complaint. Did someone DC? What? Woodcutting is alive! I don't know what happened. What? Help! Help! Game only takes input every 0.6 seconds. I feel unresponsive if you use something super responsive. Yep. Alright, here, right. Y'all already have your statues, so I'm gonna build mine. And y'all can take out the woodcutting node. You're dumb? No, you're cooking. Mid? I understand. I'm pulling up. Tick system plus, yeah. Input lag or compounding, yeah. I know the amount of people I know that literally just play on World 84 and don't realize it. That's why the game is impossible for them. I actually wonder. I'm going to write that down. Engine team world allocation. I would love it if players were not placed onto worlds of above a certain population by default. Because I feel like that would be... That'd be nice. All right, we can go. Oh no. Oh no, we're chilling. That was a slightly bungled kill, but that's okay. Is a healing passive for Master Weapons comparable to Vampora? In a lot of cases, it's actually better than Vampora. Because Vampora is capped at 50 damage per hit splat. So if you hit an 100k, you'd heal 50. Whereas, dude, does someone have the Solat clip of me healing to full HP in one tick? If you do an absolute ton of damage with the Masterwork stat, it's 2%, which is less than Vamp, but it's not capped. It's what I find other people boss with, looking for AOD and Zami. I would say clans, I would say streamer communities, I would say possibly, I think it's called PVMFC. They do a lot of taking people places. Yeah, PVMAFC is pretty well known. Would that make the game feel more dead? But it would make it feel like you could actually play it, though. Did I win? Nope. I don't know. I'd rather a slightly more empty world with, like, even dispersion than a game where a new player is lagging like crazy and thinks the game is just like that. Am I going for a third hour? No, just the two. Just the two. I need to scope out this pickaxe of life and death. Which there are high priority worlds and upgraded servers just for PVM. See, the thing about that is it kind of requires, well, What is it? The Tragedy of the Commons? Is that how that works? Hold up. I'm Googling it. I think that's what it's called. Tragedy of the Commons. Scenario where individuals acting in their own self-interest deplete a shared resource, ultimately leading to its destruction or loss of value for everyone. Yeah, literally. Wait, dude, I was cooking. My brain was absolutely locked in. So basically the idea there is if they had PVM-specific worlds that everyone knew were better, everyone, including non-PVMers, would flood them until they were not better, they were worse. Oh, I have negative 18 stats. Oh boy. Yeah, it'll be fine. What's the worst thing that could happen? Went to AG the other day on 79 from Div. Australia internet. Ping delay was wild. Yeah, literally unplayable. I'm on the clip of this stat, but I stumbled across this one. Okay. I'll be watching feet. Bro. What? What is that? Dude, I literally thought it was the clip I was looking for too. That's crazy. I hate it here. It was one of the top clips from this month, I think. What if you need a specific combat achievement to enter? Then people would get the combat achievement and then do everything on that world. Yeah. I mean, one thing you could do... Oh, I don't want to suggest this because people are going to get really angry at me if I suggest it. And I'm not saying that this would be good. What? Why is my pickaxe different colored? What is going on? Oh my god, it's downgraded because... Wait, it's actually downgraded because I suck so much. That's funny. I was like, why is it like Oracolite? That's why. Cool. We'll make it work. But yeah, sorry. As I was saying, this is not a legitimate suggestion or legal advice, but I do think it would actually solve the problem. If you had to pay like 50 cents more a month for membership that gave you access to slightly better worlds, like a relatively low amount, like a token amount. In doing so, I think what would happen is people that were like altscaping like crazy, which really drives up the world pop, wouldn't bother because it's not worth it when you're playing the game as like an economy sim. But no. What do you mean that hit me? Bro, the tick system. Kidding. Well, kidding about the tick system thing. I move. I literally might die. If I get hit by one more thing, I think I die. I actually think I'm dead if I get... Okay, careful. Focus, Ryan. Focus. Focus. All right, that's the hitless run. Starts now. No, click, quickly. No! Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my good heavens. Minus 47 stats. Focus, Ryan. Focus, Ryan. Oh, my God. Okay. Easy. You could say there's not much room for error. I gotta be perfect, chat. Abort? No aborting. We got this. Dial in. What's my favorite account? I think the most fun I've ever had on a RuneScape account was probably Tall and Manly. So this account. But Group Ironman is really fun. I love my main. Yeah, I don't know. I've liked so many different things that I've done. Like, I love doing telos from scratch on my main, right? So that's like a main thing. But... oh my god. Remember last time RuneScape surveyed paying more in Exchange or something? Yeah, no, like I know players would hate it. Without a doubt, players wouldn't like it, but That would be a good, like, that is a viable way to... to do it. If you actually want... Yeah. It's the same thing that a lot of other... it's the same thing. It's the same thing that exists for a lot of other subscription services where there's a premium version that offers something that has scarcity to it. And it'll have 54 fishers. Okay, look. We're going to be just fine. Thank you very much. A quick bank after this one. You intercepted me? I can't believe I didn't die at minus these stats. What is my favorite boss? I think Zamorak is probably the most intricate boss of the game, and I really enjoy a lot of things about Zamorak. But like, if we might die. No way. Wait, dead ass? No, we're fine. We're fine. No, guys, no, there's tons of time left. Nah, we're good. Am I going for a third hour? No. Can we get a premium version of Ryan that's a little taller? No. Also no. Was gonna at the RS guy with this video too? Ooh, interesting. There's no way I got max points on that kill. Crazy. That's more than I need. Whatever. You know what? Maybe I will need 5. Maybe I will need 5. Private encounter. All right. Saved. Mining node. Start. I'm in. We need better servers to skillers only, and then peer encounters locked to those worlds. Yeah, that's also why like premium servers for PVMers sounds terrible. It just sounds very like optically elitist. But if you did do premium servers where there were like here's how you could do it, right? You could have 10 worlds or 15 worlds and have those worlds set up with a population cap of 200 people. So there have to be under 200 people. At 200 you have to wait in the queue. That would actually work. And you wouldn't have to charge more for that. But what you'd have to do to pay to get onto those worlds is you have to wait, right? If they're all occupied, you'd have to wait. That would be a decent solution, I think. Finish a lot about your favorite boss. Yeah, so the boss that I like enjoy the most from a mechanic standpoint is probably like Zamorak is super intricate and amazing and really cool. But I think the single favorite mechanic I have in this game is the movement at Nakatra. The movement at Nakatra is unreal. It is so good. So that's definitely my like actual favorite mechanic. And that makes the boss fight really fun for me. I'm here for the elitism. No, I don't want that. What's your favorite boss, so true? What if you had a PVM server where you couldn't get XP? Okay, and maybe this is just like having not a lot of faith in humanity. I feel like if they made a PVM server and the way to limit it to PVMers was to, or cluers or whatever, is to make it so you couldn't get XP. Why do I feel like someone would make it their personal mission to log onto that server on as many accounts as they possibly could and make sure that it was always full and laggy just so that no one else could have fun? Like, that's the problem, right? It only takes one really dedicated hater to ruin the whole thing for everyone. And I feel like RuneScape has a lot of that. Which, like, it's kind of crazy to think, but I fully believe that. I mean, it's the same thing as the Croesus public lobbies, right? Croesus public lobbies used to be a thing that people did every day for an extended period of time and loved. And one person, literally one person, dedicated, I want to say, maybe 2 full years of their life, 9 to 5, 8 hours a day, ruining Croesus lobbies. The same dude. So I just kind of feel like it only takes one. If it only takes one, that one exists. And we know that one exists because of what happened at Croesus.
Tiger statue can be restored.
Also, I think someone tanked a bunch of mechanics, and that is why the fishing node is, or sorry, the mining node is not dying. Because I think that's a thing, right? If you tank that color node, it makes it take longer. I thought that was a thing. Either way. We'll get a move on. That person is still doing it? Okay, so it's been 4 years. Someone dedicated 4 years of their life to making sure other people couldn't have fun. Yeah, that's crazy. And that person's name is Gupard. And the person that's not allowed to have fun is me. Almost, though. Almost. They took a break at some point, did they? Yeah, they touched grass and they realized that the only way to lead a fulfilling life was if people on the internet hurled insults at them, so they felt justified in their misdeeds. Yeah, that is like an actual element of the human psyche. If you do a bad thing, and then in response to the bad thing you do, everyone hurls insults at you, you'll feel very valid in the bad thing that you did, and you'll continue to do it more, and you'll manage to... It's a rationalization trap. You'll end up feeling like you're actually in the right, even though the whole thing is started and brought on and done by you. Been streaming like 7 years. The other guy's playing catch up. That's true. No, Gupard has been here for like 500 streams in a row to flame me every day. He's literally flamed me for like almost 500. It's probably 400 now streams in a row. Bro, he went on vacation a couple weeks ago, and I thought like, oh, maybe like he'll be in a good mood and he won't be flaming me for once. That'd be kind of nice, right? He logged onto Twitch from the top of a mountain to flame me. Just, it's genuinely the most impressive and dedicated hate watching I have ever experienced in my life. It is, like, I genuinely respect it because it's been so long. Wait, Gupar, did you lose your streak? On vacation? Oh no! Wait, Twitch is giving you a way to get it back. I think there's a way to get it back. Wait, check. I think if you watch... I think if you watch the VOD on the stream you missed, you'll get it back. Have you considered Gupard could be Anna trolling me? It is an Anna. It's Gupard. I would know if my wife was French. I think I would know. All right, Croesus. What do you got for me, boss? Oh! Different drop, different drop, different drop. I don't need to cry. Huge congrats, Mark. You absolute demon. That's a dupe. That's just going to the main. That's just going to be spent on bonds. Also, hi, Wazi. What's good? If your stream is playing on the top of the mountain, would that make you taller? Yes. Also, sorry for the crazy stream delay. We tried streaming in 2K for the first time ever today, and it turns out that there's a ton of stream delay. 5 Starbloom flower seeds. Okay. I'll take it. Thank you guys for kills. Okay, so we did 2 hours of Croesus. We didn't get any, like, beginner's luck. Like, returner's luck. But it also wasn't the worst thing that's ever happened to a person, I think. Okay, so next thing I want to do... I'm bringing my ore box with me for this. This seems weird, but trust the process, right? It's gonna make sense. So, I've got the Imcando axe. What I don't have is the crystal axe, because I don't have the... I'm calling it an axe. It's a pickaxe. I don't have the dust, But I also don't have the D-pick. We got one D-pick this morning. We need a second D-pick now. I'm not going to make you guys watch me do a dragon pickaxe hunt. That's not the plan. What the plan is, I need to figure out exactly what I need to do to get this pickaxe of life and death. Because the goal, ideally, would be to get that by, maybe by tomorrow, if that's not, like, absolutely insane as a goal. Oh, I got to turn my game sounds way down. Holy smokes. Honestly, I might just kill them completely. I'm on the wrong spellbook. Dude, imagine missing a dragon pickaxe. Do you think I'm the first streamer to ever get a dragon pickaxe during a stream? Because no one in their right mind would stream this? Ryan has never mined primal. I'm using a primal pickaxe. What do you mean? Ow. Jesus. Tommy. That could have been 5 inert adrenaline crystals. Video stat says 3.4 seconds delay. That is just not true. It's like 15 seconds at least. Unless it's been like a hot fixed or something. It's been like 20 seconds the whole day. Just because of the 2K. All right, there we go. Micro got one in the past. Dude, I still think Micro is such a badass for making a guide to a wilderness training hunter spot and then spending the next day streaming killing the people that followed his guide. That is like the most metal thing that you could do as a person. And I'm just like, I'll be very honest. I don't have the balls to do anything like that. I could never. Clap when you read this. Oh yeah, I see what you mean with chat appearing on screen. Yeah, you just time it that way. It's just because of the 2K. But the problem is it looks so good. Like, my VOD is going to be 2K as well. So it's really, really sick. But yeah, it's clearly like in beta, we're not ready. The world is not ready for 2K yet, clearly. But we'll get there. Okay. So here's what I wanted to do. I need to figure out this pickaxe life and death. Because I'm going to have the pickaxe of Earth and Song probably tomorrow. Creation. 100 smithing boostable. Easy. Okay, so we've got all that. It's a normal price for getting adventure components. I'm a noob. Wiki, sort custom mat, and then I stand there and disassemble. Yeah, that's basically it. You can use an auto disassembler machine too. That helps as well. And then you can use scavenging. So I have scavenging on my gear right now. So I'm actually going to get a ton of invention components just for sitting here and killing stuff. Okay. Show the Earth and Song. 3-part process. Okay. Mine a meteor fragment from a crash star. Okay, so I need to start doing star find. Obtain an attuned moonstone. Is that from the meteorite? No. Install moonstone ritual. Speak to the former master crafter and Okay. Oh, so it's actually like learn and soul moonstone. Okay, do that. And then mine or is about carrying the respective stone spirits. So where do I get? Okay. It's checklist time. Okay. I have copper. I have tin. I have iron. I have coal. I have mithril. I have adamant. I have runite. I don't have luminite. I have auricolite. I've got dracolith. I've got necrite. I've got phasmodite. I've got banite. I've got light and dark animica. Okay, clean. So I just need luminite stone spirits. Okay. And then drop sources. Magic tentacle. What? Oh, it's Zuck. Wait, it's literally just Zuck, basically. Or Bloodvelds. Okay. Okay, maybe we send a Zuck run. Huh. Okay, well, okay. And then mine 100 of each primal ore while we the pickaxe with the moonstone. Okay, so I have to do it after doing all the other stuff. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay, so I actually can't do this immediately upon getting the other pickaxe. Okay, got it. Ram hammers, what's that? I'm an Ironman. I don't know what that is. Okay, and then that's fine. 100 of each, cool. Bring a million coins. Okay, cool. So that's actually not terrible because I have the stone spirits. I do think that's kind of crazy that it requires the stone spirits, but okay. That's like sort of winnable. And then one other question I had too is you can't use stone. No, you can use stone spirits to speed up that process, right? I have 68 primal stone spirits. How could I get more if I wanted more of them? Wait. Carapac drops them very commonly. Virago, normal mode Carapac. Holy smokes. BM, Yaka, Rago, AOD. AOD. Here's the thing. I do need Praisal Codices. Oh, that's so interesting. Here's my AOD problem, chat. Here's the issue. The issue is as follows. I have killed 1,107 Angel of Death. I have 1 Codex. But maybe we go to AOD just for like a couple hours to get Primal Stone Spirits to speed up the Pickaxe of Life. And you know what? I'm adding that to the Miro. I am actually adding that to the Miro. That's going on the Miro. If it goes on the Miro, chat, that makes it real, by the way. Okay. AOD for Primal Stone Spirits. Oh, technically that would be there, and then it needs to bend to the left there. Okay, delete that one. And then we go back to there. Cool. I am open to that. Yeah. By the way, we made this on stream, so you guys have probably seen it. This is the plan for the whole series, just so you know. Look at all the little... Look at it all. Look how well planned out it is. This took a lot of hours. Oh, wait, is Nathan currently working? This is also how we plan out the locked in episodes, by the way. Okay, ignore this stuff left to do. But yeah, this is all of the contents of the next video. I'm not going to go too far. It's an hour and a half long. So you got the first 7 minutes spoiled. And then under this, these are all the voice lines that I've recorded. See? Well, going for a fraction. Yeah, see? That's what I was doing yesterday. Anyway, not important. What is important is AOD for Primal Stone Spirits is on the Miro. I would actually have so much fun sending some AOD with Twitch chat. That sounds amazing. I love that plan. So maybe starting tomorrow, instead of feeling like we have to do Croesus, maybe we grip it and rip it, do some AOD. Nerd? I mean, it's just trying to be organized. Trying to find a workflow and a system that works well for us. Why do you make a separate board for each series? I have a couple reasons. The main reason is because you get a limited amount of boards unless you pay for Miro, and I have no need to pay for Miro. So I'd rather just use one board for the whole series. Gate jail till you get Dowser? It's on the Miro, so we have to. That's law. In for AOD tomorrow, Sven, I'd be so down. But yeah, chat, how do you guys feel about that? Is AOD tomorrow a good idea? I think it is. Or like in the present moment. I think it's a good move. I think it's the right move. Because that will speed up the pickaxe process a lot. What does the RS guy do after RuneScape 3 dies. So here's the thing. When RuneScape 3 inevitably dies in like 28 years, you guys get to find out that my name, the RS guy, was never about RuneScape. It was about being really, 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 really short. So we're clean. I will always be the RS guy. What is an AOD? I'll tell you when you're older. Okay, team. I think I'm going to call it here for today's stream. I know a bit of a shorter one. Mostly just wanted to test out streaming in 2K, figure out how it worked. Definitely, I will pass on the feedback that the delay is way too long. And until I can get that fixed, or until Twitch, I honestly think it's a Twitch thing. Until Twitch can get that fixed, the plan will be to go back to streaming in good old 1080p from here on out. But yeah, with that said, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll keep you guys posted on my dragon pickaxes in Discord, or in the clan if you want to join, or guest in Clan Tall today. Outside of that, thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. I'm going to get to work on the exit kill testing video, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a great evening, everyone. I'll see you all. I figured it was your initials. My last name starts with F. All right, who are we rating? We will be rating the incredible who do we want to raid today? I could raid Legos. He's doing the Gate of Elidness. Wait, what the hell? Yo Man's doing Croesus? And Legos is doing the Gate of Elidness. What the hell happened? Bro, I think they needed Locked In. I honestly think Locked In breaking has just completely... That's crazy, dude.